Testing, testing. Mic check 1 2. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I gotta change the screen. Hold on a second. And I think I combuckled the duckle. Hold on. Gotta fix
You
this.
gotta love getting the learning OBS out of the way.
Why do I hear myself? Oh God.
So for you, for your preview, mute your preview that you have open for the stream on your browser. So that way you won't hear us echoing over and over again,
Got
because
it.
that'll cause an infinite loop.
Okay. There we go. We got our screen. Yes. Okay, we're live, and we got a working screen here.
Alrighty. And then, like I said, drop me the URL for the YouTube stream so I can post it in my socials, so we can maybe get more people tuning in.
Alrighty. I think I sent you the link, or you need.
Did you?
Yeah, on the group.
Am I just blind and stupid? Might be. Let's see. Oh, there. Sorry, the freaking thumbnail that popped up distracted me.
Yeah, on the group. Okay. So, welcome to. Let's try this again. I got the screen working. Yay! All right. So, welcome to the Revival Project's live stream. I'm your host, Manic. Ew, I sound like Keemstar. I'm not trying to sound like Keemstar. We have Mr. Blue Whirlwind here.
Hey, who? How goes everybody?
He's gonna be
making some fun art.
Yep, he's gonna pretty much draw out our full set of members for the Underground, the band, the entire set. And we also have Mr. Ben from the Act 2 project. Woo!
Hey, how's it going?
All right. I'm gonna start posting links now. As long as you
Wait, what happened there?
I'll be getting started drawing here in just a short bit. I'm just sending out the message to everybody else in case anybody wants to tune into the stream.
Twitter, I do not like you, dude. I posted it and you just flooded it with thing. Oh man. I need to adjust my microphone settings. Hold on.
Okay, drop one of these in blue sky.
I wonder if the OBS needs to be adjusted here.
Gotta love the troubleshooting after the stream's already started.
I was looking at
it's
the
all
link
good.
and I'm like, this is not right. Little to the left. Little to the right.
At least it's not as bad as the time where I did a magma art stream with my art friends, and I ended up spending an hour and a half to 2 hours troubleshooting how to get the stream set up after it already started. That was a nightmare. Okay, let's see here.
Ben, I think I gotta adjust your volume a bit. Say something, bud.
Hello?
There we go. That's much better. Oh, perfect.
Okay.
And then I'll just drop this in the Blue Streak server as well. So why not?
Oh, we are live. What am I talking about? Hello. Good morning.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
So, what's happening, if you don't mind me? I mean, I know it's a meet the band sort of thing, but I just kind of want to know, what's the general gist of this stream?
So today
today
he's gonna explain it.
Nah, you can go ahead. You're the one
I was
commissioning me.
gonna say, yeah, it's a commission art for the underground band. So it's gonna be
Oh, sweet.
all 5 members. He's going to draw
In
the
this kind of pose, to be specific.
Okay.
Yep, the good old Axl Rose pose, right on the downbeat. For any Saddam fans out there, this is a cool reference because Axl Rose
Oh.
is the frontman of Guns N' Roses.
Ha! Sweet.
I'm also just going to really quickly open myself up some music for myself since you got the music source muted, so I'm just gonna get my own Sonic music to listen to. Da-da-da.
Uh-oh, here comes copyright.
Oh, don't worry, it's not gonna play through my end.
I love copyright. It's fun. I love playing with their system. Let's play Green Hill Zone. Do 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 do.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Let's see the bill.
I should play some background music, but I don't have really good music.
If you don't got any background music on, that would be advisable.
I need to find
Let's
some. Does OBS allow me to play copyright free? Actually, I can just do this. Yeah, we got it.
Okay, so let's get the show on the road. I'm just gonna hide that.
All right, here we go. We got the music locked and loaded, guys. Here we go.
And then I would also just say, if you don't have anything set up so you can have chat on your screen, just peek into chat every now and then because there may be people chat talking. Might be a good idea for me to open that up too. And then I would also. The heck? And I want the young to come number as they fall. Alright, let's go.
Ooh.
Whoa.
What's up?
No, the microphone freaked me out.
Take no fear.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Everything going good?
Oh, the music's only playing through my microphone. Ah, that works. I don't care. It's music. And it's a good microphone.
As long as it's not like overlapping your voice, you should be fine.
Yeah.
OBS can be weird sometimes. I usually draw my Sonic characters with like a small neck. Do you care if I do that, or do you want me to not do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. It just helps me like find where their shoulders are easier. It might be tilted a little bit too far back.
I think we have music now.
Yeah, I can hear it. Slightly. Alright, I should make their bodies smaller. Need to remember I'm emulating Evan here a little bit.
Shout out to Sonic Act 2, everyone. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Axel underscore ZI, what's up? Writing in saying, Hiya, decided to pop in. Who's this? Welcome to the Sonic Underground Revival Project.
Axel is one of my buddies from the Sonic Blue Streak project. He's one of our writers.
Awesome. Heck yeah. I gotta do the soundboard. I gotta be that guy. Hold on. There we go.
Do you want them to be like cut off like the images, like where you can barely see their legs, or do you want me to include any of their legs at all?
Yeah, legs.
Okay. Yeah, I assume since you like were bringing up the detail about the pants earlier.
Yep.
We'll just like. Do you want it to be like full body, or do you want it to like be partially cut off?
Full body.
Okay. Just trying to figure out the size of the scaling I need.
I was muted on the stream. Okay. You guys just heard blue. You just heard blue. And no
Just heard me what?
response. Oh, that's funny. I had my mic muted on the stream, so you came up on the stream, but my reply didn't come up on the stream, so it's funny. That's funny. That's classic streamer. Just classic.
You gotta love just the figuring out the stuff on the stream, like jitters.
For real. I need to put headphones on. So I'll be right back in 2 minutes.
For sure. Have to make sure I'm getting these proportions right.
You're kind of going for like the more modern Sonic design, or
A little bit, yeah. Like I'm trying to emulate a little bit of the classic here, but like my style is usually leaning more towards modern.
yeah, longer legs and green eyes, I guess.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna have green eyes.
Yeah.
just trying to get the basic shape of the body before we actually start adding any character details. The same will go for like the rest of the characters that'll be here.
That's fair.
All right, I have returned.
Welcome back.
Hello.
I just needed headphones because I guarantee you my microphone's probably picking up speaker audio. Although it's a condenser mic, an XLR one, I guarantee you it's just picking up audio. So I'm like, you know what? Just get the headphones.
I'm assuming, based on the reference image here, that Sonic's hand will be in his pocket. It's kind of hard to tell since it's cut off at that point, but that's where I assume the hands are.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then Sonic is not wearing.
I hate Discord settings. I hate all of these settings.
What was that?
I hate all of these inputs and output settings. They drive me crazy. These audio settings I just can't stand. Ugh.
Yeah, it can get confusing.
Alright guys, if you guys hear on the stream that everything gets cut off, it's my fault. I'm a drummer, for crying out loud. What am I doing on the board? That's Riff's job. Okay.
We almost got our the pose done for our favorite hedgehog here.
Oh, did I? I love this is our first stream and I'm already breaking
It's all good. It's all good. Just make a little bit more room for the spikes on the hedge. Nice thing is once I have the first character done, it'll give me a good size scale for the others, so I don't have to do nearly as much adjusting.
Oh, never mind. What am I talking about? I can hear myself on the stream. Sorry, guys.
Swirl the ones, every step
I suppose I could ask what's been happening because I think I've been away for a while.
Yeah. So I'm gonna actually explain a couple of things here. So I want to talk about the project real quick because I had one of our members come here, and we were working on some music. So for those tuned in, you guys want to stick around for this because this is the part where I kind of explain the whole project and what this is actually about. So, Revival Project. I'm bringing back Sonic Underground. Not as just this animated series. Yes, I want to complete the story, but I also want to improve some stuff. My main focus is the music right now, because that's all I can do at the moment. So if you haven't already, go listen to one of the tracks that we did. It's up on our channel. And our idea is to like reimagine all of the original tracks from Sonic Underground and give it more band-like approach, more kind of a Sega feel to it. So we have some like orchestra that's inspired by, you know, the Sega video games, you know, like Sonic 06 or all the games, whichever games have orchestra, because they transferred the orchestra to the metal. Anywho,
It's funny you say that. I'm listening to his world right now.
Oh, which one? Zebra heads or?
It's the which one is this? It's the Crush 40 one.
Oh, okay.
What was I saying? So we're
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. We're gonna redo the music, and then we're gonna polish up the animation. And Sonic's gonna do something interesting. Because Sonic Underground is based on two things from the behind-the-scenes footage. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out on YouTube. There's an interview about the project from 1999, how it was formed. The gist of it is Sonic Underground is based on two things. Sonic in a rock band and Sonic having a dark story. Well, we're taking those two ideas there and we're actually kicking it up a notch. So we're legitimately turning Sonic Underground into a band. And so Sonic is going to essentially, let's just say, play his instrument properly in animation. Drums is going to be animated like a drum kit, not the little goofy drum kit that they did in, 1999. We're still going to keep the medallions. We're going to still keep those kind of those abilities. But when they go to perform their music, that's when you see a real drum kit, Sonic's real guitar, which we won't spoil because we actually built it's a concept art of Sonic's kind of instrument, and it goes by the original logo, but it looks like a real guitar. That you guys cannot miss. That's amazing. Stick around, please, because when we do show that, you guys are gonna love it. It's gonna have so much crazy gadgets on the guitar. Like, let's put it like this: the guitar is gonna be able to shoot out fireworks. That's the idea. I have a friend that works at Pyro. He does fireworks, and so we're gonna build this guitar, and we're gonna see if we can install kind of a Kiss. For those, go watch one of the Kiss guitar solos, Tommy Thayer solos, and he shoots out a firework out his headstock. It's so cool. But that's Sonic's guitar is one of the cool abilities. We're gonna also age the characters a little bit, so they're not teenagers like 1999. They're actually adults now, so we're definitely gonna do that. And that's pretty much it for now. I mean, we're gonna buy some toys. The van.
You say you want me to help model the guitar as well,
Yes. Ben here is going to, once we have the overall middle storyline kind of set in, at least part of it, Ben here is going to remodel the said guitar, so that way we have a kind of a reference sheet on what it's going to look like actually built, because I'm going to build this thing. When I'm going to actually play it.
Okay. Yeah, my profession is I'm a VFX artist. I do I make 3D assets and such, and I've been making assets for like the Sonic Act 2 project, and Manic here is wanting me to do something similar but with the guitar.
Yep.
At some point.
And guys, I
Hell
want
yeah.
you to go check out the Act 2 project, because that's still it's in action right now.
Still going strong.
Yep, please go check out stoutproductions.com. I will put a link down in the chat, but please go check it out. Go to Stout Productions YouTube channel or search up Sonic the Hedgehog Act 2. Go listen to the snippet song as I'm featured in there playing the drums and the guitar, so you can kind of get a gist of that kind of that feel for this project. Although that music for that project was more inspired on the Japanese side of like Jun Sonoe, the guitar inspiration, the guitar feel to it, and then the orchestra's just amazing and the drums. But Sonic Underground's gonna have an interesting sound. Like, Sonic is gonna have his own tone, right? He's gonna have his own sound, so it's kind of like when you go listen to Crush 40, you already know, oh yeah, that's Crush 40. But when you come listen to our music, it's, oh yeah, that's Sonic Underground. We have 5 characters, so if you guys stick around for the entire stream, you guys are gonna see the full band. We got the triplets, but we got an audio engineer, and we got a session bass player. And when they're formed, I will explain their places, so you guys get an idea. So that's pretty much a piece of the project. And again, if you guys are interested, subscribe to this channel. I will be pumping out music content once the art is done. You're gonna see music pump out like crazy. So please stick around.
Heck yeah. Out of curiosity, looking at the reference pic here, do you want Sonia also holding a beer can like this, or?
Oh no, I just want her both hands basically like she's like petting her hair like every cartoon girl does. So she's like laughing like with her hair.
Gotcha. Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Then Riff is like, "Oh brother," he's like, "Oh great."
Ah, great. These guys.
Yep, and then he's just got his arms, like you said, his arms is crossed. And he's just like, yeah. Oh, and this will be the first time we'll see Riff colored a bit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to help me through figuring out that color scheme for him, because it's non-existent.
Correct, okay. Alrighty. It should just be black and white, yeah. Let me actually look up the,
I assume for his, like, fur colors, but I assume his outfit has some variation.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Well, while I'm getting to that, you figure that out, and then you can pitch it to me when we're getting to the coloring part.
Yeah, I forgot about Riff's like outfit is there, so like okay. Well, I know his pants are gonna be camo, at least. Like a camo military kind of a set of pants. Shorts.
Okay. That's easy enough.
And I think his vest is gonna
Just making sure, in terms of proportion-wise, are we looking okay so far?
Yes, sir. I love it.
Alrighty. It annoys me so much that YouTube autoplay will stop my autoplay whenever it gets to the song Sonic Youth, because it quote-unquote is content made for kids because youth is in the title.
Flippin' heck.
Freaking.
YouTube.
YouTube, you frustrate me. What's this now?
His overall vest color is he's already got the black and white, so I might have to make a color that fits with the black and white, because I didn't want to just put it black. Oh, what happened to my copyrighted music? Okay. My free copyrighted music, excuse me.
I'm about to say you're not copyrighted music.
Right.
Copyright-free music.
Where's my stolen music?
Where's my stolen music?
It's the music that will get me VOD muted. I demand it.
Alright, time to get banned. You've been suspended from your YouTube account. Yay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Insert the gif of Kermit celebrating.
Yay!
No, I didn't want that. No, why did you crash, you stupid computer? I hate you. No, why did you... Okay. There we go. Oh, thank God. That's Riff, everyone. For those who wondering who is Riff, what's Riff? You guys.
Nice.
This is Riff, the Husky Fox. I put Husky Fox because I don't know if I'm
Just
gonna play Husky or
just
Fox.
letting you know, Manic, you're still showing what's on my stream.
Oh. All right.
You'd have, yeah. Here, I'll just pull them up for you. Save you a little bit of struggle.
All right, you guys just saw my I'm an idiot moment again. Yay! Woohoo! First stream, baby. Ow!
So this guy right here is the character he's talking about. This is Riff the Husky. He is a character that I helped design for a little commission. And he's got a bit of an attitude to him for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, and shout out to and if you zoom into his shoe there, I'm not gonna say nothing, but if you guys are fans of a specific YouTube channel, you guys will get it. So shout out to him, and he's gonna be the voice of Mr. Riff there.
Hell yeah. I'll handle this real quick. Alright. Moments day by day.
Oh, I wanted to say this today. So we were working on music with one of the band members, Ace, bass player, and we recorded 4 tracks of one of the Sonic Underground songs. And like on one of the songs, Someday, there's a synthesizer that plays in the background. So I whipped out my old Casio piano and I got a synth sound and I like mic'd it, or not mic'd it, but like sent the phones out into my guitar amplifier, and I recorded the synthesizer part with the guitar amp, and it's the coolest sound ever. It's in the mix and it's like, dude, it's gold.
Ooh.
I wish I could play it, but I didn't finish mixing the track. So that's gonna be done tomorrow. Well, you guys are gonna see it next week when I post it.
Maybe to make that shoe a little bit bigger.
Where did I put my phone? I got it. My phone's at 25% and it's saying, your phone's at 20%. That's how you know your phone battery's done. Dude, my phone got so hot yesterday. It was so scary because I put it on the charger and it's like burning hot. I'm like, this thing's gonna blow up on me.
Jeez.
Don't get an iPhone.
Yeah, I personally prefer Galaxies. Bring her down just a smidge, make the head slightly bigger. I promise they'll start looking like the characters soon enough. I just gotta get the poses down first.
I'm so excited to see the finishing product because, like, oh man, I can post like the music because, like, that's the thing too, is like this is like the early development of the project, and like I got all this music and I'm always changing stuff on like the music stuff, and I'm always finding something new. There's like a guitar lick played differently, or maybe their bass part is played differently, or maybe we have to improvise something. So it's like it's a back and forth with the backing tracks. The 2 tracks we have on our channel now is not necessarily done yet, but they're demos, and you guys are gonna see demos. When we actually start to record the actual takes, it's gonna sound different. Maybe it's gonna be slower, faster. Maybe this instrumentation is gonna be different. Maybe we add an instrument, like a cowbell or like a tambourine, or maybe I hit a trash can or something to get a sound, or smack my freaking hands on the desk or something crazy, or cardboard. There's always changes going on musically. I have so many plans to do with this project, especially like forming the band. I think that's the big one, right? For those, like, I want to turn underground into a performing, like let's say you went to an event, right? Like a con or something, or like a Sonic event. Sonic Underground performing live. Wait, this is real? Like performing? Like what Crush 40 does? Yes, exactly that. You're gonna see with drumsticks. I'm throwing drumsticks at Riff, and he's probably screaming at me, "Turn the drums down!" We do have some funny takes of riffs. I could play that. I might be able to just play that. You guys might be able to hear it. But we have riffs lines, new lines actually.
Oh.
Let's see if we can.
Your audio is fading away a little bit there.
Oh, on the music?
No. Your voice.
Your
It
voice.
slowly sounded like you were fading into the distance.
Yeah, like you just were moving further and further away from the microphone.
Did I look
Yeah.
at something I wasn't supposed to?
I don't know, maybe.
Let me see if I can find these lines. Oh, Riff, what did I do with your lines? What did I do with those lines? Oh, here we
Speaking
are.
of riff, that's the pose I'm drawing right now.
Sonic Underground, let's do it to it. 163 BPM at 44K. Rolling
What was that?
Believe that was audio take for
the things I do.
figuring out
for
Riff's
this
voice.
job. Sonic Underground, let's do it to it. 163 at 44K. Rolling Whoa! Jeez, that hurt. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. That was awesome! Sonic Underground, let's do it to it. 163 BPM at 44K. Rolling whoa!
So the idea is we're doing Let's Do It to It, and so the idea is like the Sonic Underground, the triplets are with the bass player in the other side of the room, like across the glass in the studio, and Rick is in the control booth playing with the mixing board and like all the ins and outs and all of it, and he's getting ready to put the tape in the tape deck and firing it up. Then he says his line. Sonic Underground, Let's Do It to It, the BPM, and then the sample rate. And when he says rolling tape, he gets so energetic that he actually falls back off his chair, like a cartoon, falls back, and then hits the play button. Finger comes up from frame. In my mind, it's his finger comes up, hits the button, finger comes back down, the tape's rolling.
That's funny.
So that's the line when you hear right here.
Sonic Underground, let's do it to it. 163 BPM at 44K. Rolling whoa! I'm okay. Pressing the button.
Okay.
I'm pressing the button.
Pressing the button. Sonic Underground, let's do it to it. 163 BPM at 44K. Rolling tape. Oh, hang on a second. Whoa.
Well, hang on.
I'm okay.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Woo! Yeah, baby. That was awesome.
So these lines that are coming up here are when the music's finished, the band just got done with their session, and then this is Riff's ending lines.
Woo! Yeah, baby. That was awesome. Not bad. All right, that was awesome. You guys rock.
The little lines there. That's it. That's Riff's lines. I don't know if the stream caught
Hell
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Riff is gonna be an interesting character. Riff's gonna be the one to he's gonna have the attitude, so angry but like straightforward face, like what's going on, and then if you annoy him more and more, he just gets upset. We found something interesting where his voice kinda is like Vector in a way, a little bit.
Oh god.
So it's even more funnier. And the funniest part is when something drastic happens, like if it's an audio technical problem, like what I'm going through right now with OBS, Riff would scream at me, "You got the button wrong! You're hitting it wrong, dude! You're hitting..." He's just screaming at the top of his lungs, and you hear the distortion on his vocal cords. It's great. And when he does that, right, my brain is animating him with this big head, like anime head, and just like big sharp teeth, just like up and down, like screaming. So that's what
Super
I
anime
would
shorthand.
Yep. So that's what I want to do with Riff. Big head when he gets angry, very anime-ish. It's gonna be funny.
Big head with
Fair
just
enough.
sort of like no the cross eyes but with no pupils in them. Big teeth.
Yeah. Actually, I have some reference photos. I'm gonna put it on my server's chat here. The guys are gonna see it. Some of the stuff I don't want to show because it's I like to
Gotcha.
keep it a little on the quiet. But we're gonna post this for the guys here so you get an idea. Where are we? We're gonna have to put it up on this chat. There we go. No, don't you bleep at me. My computer got mad because I hit a wrong button. Here's idea one. And here's idea two. More or less, that's what it's gonna look like. So, like, if Riff's, think of that as like Riff right there on the big head with the teeth out, and then Manic just like that pose down there. It's gonna be funny, dude.
Fair enough.
I will say this much. This project's budget is gonna be very big. Double digits. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say a specific price, but double digits. So you're gonna expect quality. Trust me.
They managed to add to your to your inspiration. How about this?
Let's see.
Load.
It's loading. Oh. Wow, it's still loading.
Yeah, my internet's a bit poo at my end. Get up. Refresh. Load, please.
Gotta love the ping throttle. The internet
Indeed.
ping throttle. Or whatever Discord's internet thing is based on. I think it's on ping or something like that.
Yeah, it is.
Boy, This is embarrassing.
Riff would have been like,
I
what?
swear this never happens.
Oh boy.
Okay. I think we're good calling that done for the pose for Riff. It's time to do Manic and Ace.
Manic's next to his brother, and Riff's on
Is
the
it fine
side.
that they're a little bit more spaced out than the original
Yeah,
reference? So I
that's,
just want to like make sure you can see everybody.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Alright.
because it's actually better for me too. Because if I wanted to do one of those like how can I say those split kind of how can I say that whoa, hello Dragon Ball. Let me see if I can find
There you go.
yeah, that's exactly like yep. I'm gonna take inspiration from a lot of different anime, like different like how they do it, like Dragon Ball, Pokemon, like and just use it because it's funny.
Yeah, fair.
I will say our approach to the attitude of the cartoon is gonna be more sad than 99's like way of doing things. The original Sonic Underground idea, like the Queen Alina, the mom, the three kids, and Queen Alina can't really see her kids because of a prophecy. Like I'm gonna make that even more sadder. I'm not necessarily gonna put a character at risk of injury or death.
Roboticization.
Roboticization.
Demonetization.
Roboticization.
The worst
Monetizing
fate possible.
Kinda.
Dr. Robotnik monitor. Oh my goodness. I need sleep, man. That's funny. You get it.
See, mate, it's literally like 12:30 where I live right now at night. How can you be so
Yeah.
sleepy?
Oh, so here's that reference that I want to do because you spaced the characters out, yeah? I'm going to do something like this in the future.
I gotcha. Yeah, that's fine. And I'm also like doing every single character in their own individual folder, so I can send you individuals if you want me to.
Yeah, that's perfect. That works perfect because I can put like Riff and Manic, or if the song is only the triplets, I can put the triplets there. If we're doing a voiceover, like a vocal rel, I can put those two characters in the picture. So yes, that would work perfect. Oh, I can't wait to get the vocal lines for Amy. Amy. Brain's not working. I saw the other picture. I meant Sonia. I'm gonna
Yeah,
start.
that's what I thought you meant.
I'm gonna start getting some singing vocals rels, so you guys can hear Sonia's voice for this project. We do have a voice actor for Sonia. I'm gonna do my vocal rels for Manic and like singing and like just like laughing and being attacked by Riff because he probably hate what I did last night on the music room. Sonic is going to be the only one we need to hunt down, so Sonic is going to be on hold for quite a while, as I'm looking for a guitar player that can sing. If I can't find a guitar player that can sing, that's okay. I'll just find a Sonic. It's like, okay, just do the voice. But I prefer to find a singer, as again, my idea for this project is I'm turning this into a real band. And oh boy, we have some very talented people in this project, from artists to musicians. So shout out to you guys.
Hell yeah.
You guys are amazing. Oh, and 3D modelers like Ben.
Thank you.
Can't forget Ben's gonna be the GOAT when we get this guitar up there.
Man.
Hell yeah.
And by the time you know it, I may take a picture with the group, with the 5 members. So if I find Sonic, voice actor, singer, we'll actually take a real life photo, all 5 of us, and we'll redo what Blue's doing for the commission art. So it'll be like real life versus like the art.
Hell yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Axel _ZI wrote in, oh boy, turning it into like a full on virtual band like Gorillas.
Like Gorillas.
Why did I say Gorgonzola?
Goes
That's
for
the
cheese.
thing. So, in the animation, like in the project's animation, it's gonna be kind of like that. Real life, it's gonna be like us. Like, there's gonna be no animation. Like, if you went to a Sonic event, like a venue or like a con or anything, you guys are gonna see us, like real people perform the Sonic Underground songs. I was even thinking of doing, and this is another thing I had written down on my list of things I wanted done. Hatsune Miku. You know how Hatsune Miku in Japan, she's just the animated like hologram, right? And she's singing the songs. But then you got the band like actually performing. That was another idea I had for Sonic Underground. But that's freaking expensive, dude. That's like hundreds of thousands of dollars for a live hologram.
Yeah, it's not a cheap process in the slightest.
And I think
No,
the
it's
last
not.
thing I had was cosplaying. So there's a Japanese band, I forgot the name, but there's a drummer cat. It's like a neon cat or something, like a red cat. If you look up on YouTube, drummer at the wrong gig, you're gonna see this cat costume and like the drums. And in Japan, they actually have a full band of that. So there, you got the cat playing the drums, you got another cat playing the bass guitar. The other characters playing the guitar, but they're in cosplay like costumes. But these guys are actually playing the instruments. So it's like, do I want to do the project like that as well, or do I want to suffocate? 'Cause, oh boy, playing in an indoor venue like that, nah. Unless you have fans, but that's got to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't know. The live thing's gonna be interesting, as I don't know what's easier, right? I have double digits to play with, fun-wise. So, how can I make this possible? Do I play visuals in the background screen? Do I, like I said, cosplay? Do I hologram it? Do I just do the performance? Just us, real people, real human beings, just the voices of the characters, but performing live. Like, oh yeah, that's Manic the drummer, or yeah, that's that Ace dude, or yeah, that's Riff. Like, look at them, they're the voices, but they're real people.
She's in.
What about like just do it in the attire of the characters you see
Yep.
in the
Like,
instead of like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like not get yourself in like a huge ass like manic mascot costume and try playing guitar through those huge ass heads. That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, so it'd just be like I wear the orange vest with the green. I dye my hair, put an ear piercing on. And
Yeah.
just play drums. And Sonic's gonna have like the pants. I guarantee you can find some like Michael Jackson bad pants. Sonia's outfit's gonna be interesting as we are gonna eventually change her outfit to something we can find at a local store and just kind of put it together, or have someone custom fabricate her original outfit.
Doesn't she usually wear a Guccini?
I believe so. Riff's outfit's easy, and then Ace's outfit is just Ace. Speedy Lit Sonic says the mascot suits would most definitely be too much. Laugh out loud. Yep.
Yeah. And also, I think it's a good thing you've given Sonic, in this version anyway, pants, because he'd probably be the most difficult one to perform without a potential arrest. Because he's usually goes commando.
Yeah, so that's another thing I wanted to mention, the pants idea. Some people hate it, some people love it, and actually, now that we're in this section of the Sonic community, people are actually starting to like Sonic with pants, right? There's a Shadow the Hedgehog mod for, I think it's Shadow Generations, where Shadow has like the Nirvana shirt. He's got an ear piercing, he's got the spiky wrist thingies like Manic does. And he has pants on. And when you look at the characters, like, yo, this really does fit Shadow the Hedgehog. So I'm like, why doesn't the characters just throw pants on them, man? Like, why not? I personally think they look good. I think
agree.
it gives them that band look. You know what I mean? Like, you got what's that? Those pants that the 80s guys used, them like, what is that called? It's
I have no idea.
oh God.
I don't know, mate.
What's that called? Like Kiss wears them. Not Kiss. Like every hair metal band. Hair metal band. What are they
What do you mean,
called?
What do you leotard or something?
There's a specific name for it. Spandex? No, that's not.
No, that's a whole different area there.
The fuck did I do?
Plus, and this is mainly just talking practical notions, like Sonic being the speedster.
Oh, yeah,
I
it
don't
would
know
be
how
that.
well he'd run in spandex. I mean, that'd probably, I don't know, set fires or something.
Yeah, no, we're putting proper pants on him, like actual, like. Yeah, so Sonic's pants is gonna be a reference to Michael Jackson's bad. So you're gonna have that red stripe on the side of the pants. So that's just like a tribute from the project to Michael Jackson. Like, hey, you know, you did one of the Sonic games. What was it? Sonic 3?
Sonic 3.
Yeah, Sonic 3,
Mm-hmm.
to a degree.
Oh,
He composed like 3 or 4 songs in that game.
I think it was like
Ice Cap?
Ice Cap, Launch Base Zone, Carnival
Launch Base, Carnival Night, Ice Cap.
Night. Yeah, so basically all tracks that are no longer in the newer releases of Sonic 3 because of some kind of thing going on.
Stupid reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be a reference to Michael Jackson, the pants. And I had this idea of Sonic busting out a, like a little Michael Jackson spin, or like a little, like the thing Michael Jackson does in Bad with the legs, or like the moonwalk. I don't know yet, cause like I want to make. What's that?
I was just saying, it was like the what's it called, the tiptoes, like they sort of do like a sort of tiptoe to the, and this look to the side and look to the
The Billie Jean. It's right
front.
after the moonwalk. You do the double on the top. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the music is gonna be like, oh man, I want you guys to go listen to a track, because this is what started it all with this whole like idea, with Sonic wearing that pants. Go on YouTube and listen to "Given to Me" by Michael Jackson. It's funny I mentioned Guns N' Roses, right? Because Slash actually played on that track with Michael Jackson. So it's like the references are all interconnected. Like Sonic Saddam, first episode with Rotor, Sonic said Axl Rose posed right on a downbeat. So that was a huge reference to Guns N' Roses frontman Axl Rose. And the fact that Slash played with Michael, and Slash is part of Guns N' Roses, and Michael did parts of Sonic 3, you get the point.
Yep.
We got another comment come in from... Got two comments that came in from Axel XI. I can't see from far. He says, it's getting a good fursuit. It'd be way too expensive. Correct.
Talking like $2,000 or something.
Yeah.
So this is rip away pants.
The second comment is
Well, it would do if he goes like at 700 miles an hour.
oh my
Probably
goodness.
burn at that type of friction.
It's gonna catch on fire.
Yeah.
Sonic. Second comment is Sonic has those like rip away pants for when he wants to get crazy during shows. XD. I was thinking of him ripping his jeans, his pants at one point because he like goes too hard with the guitar.
No, I think he does it when he does the spin jump.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
But basically, the pants idea is just a tribute to Michael Jackson as like a. We still think of you, man. You know, we love your music. So,
Yeah.
Riff's theme song screams Michael Jackson like reference because the core of Riff's theme song. Yes, we have a theme song for Riff. It will be dropping soon.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah, Blue heard it, and it's basically the bass line to Michael Jackson's Earth song, but we just added this epic orchestral, this kind of like sonic, basically like, oh boy, what's a good Sonic game that has like the, Sonic 06 basically, got them battle orchestral like, but it's like, once you hear the orchestral and it kicks in and the drums kick in, you get that Michael Jackson kind of that bass line. And dude, it's so tough. Like I can't wait for you guys to really listen to these tracks, man. You guys are gonna love it. I spend so much time and every day just like studying Sonic Underground's music and how it was played. Because at the end of the day, all of the music from Sonic Underground was a MIDI. It was just the keyboard that did the drums and the synthesizers, the bass, the guitar, the lead rhythm. And I didn't like that because it didn't really give it the feel it needed. And I can't blame DIC Entertainment. It was 1999, low budget. I can understand.
True.
Yeah.
So I want to revive that and give these songs from Sonic Underground a real feel to it. So when you hear songs like Someday, I want that song to mean something now. As that song is a sad song. And the way they had the animation, it didn't really work right. It made it a happy song, but it's supposed to be a sad song. I Found My Home is another track that I think is such a great blues rock ballad track. And then you got all the other fun songs. Let's Do It to It, that track. That track's really fun. You guys are going to have a treat when I drop that track because the orchestra in that track is modern. It sounds like it came out of Sega's vault. We have Sonic.
Oh yeah, just a quick interruption. How is Man Exposed looking for you? Is that looking okay?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Alright, cool. We will move on to the final pose for good ol' Ace.
Jakumi says, evening everyone.
Good evening.
Evening. Jakumi, let's go. She popped in. She's a friend of mine that I've done a good number of commissions for recently.
Awesome. yeah, Blue Whirlwind is gonna be our in the future of this project. He's gonna be doing the coloring, but my goal is to have a team of people. So it's gonna be about 10 people. Just get all the drawings and get the script and just start firing this up, because for the early people watching this live stream, when I do drop this first episode, and it won't be for a while, I'm expecting a 25-minute, 27-minute, one-episode pilot of Revival. You guys are going to get all the laughs. You guys are going to get emotional. And that's the big part I want done, because this involves 3 hedgehogs, 3 siblings, and a parent, their mother. So coming from, a lifestyle where I really didn't get along with my siblings, my brother and my sister in real life, and my mother, I don't have my mother anymore, so that's another part that it's like, it's hard, like, damn, I want to take those feelings and put it in the project as I can relate, basically, because I've explained what the project is about to a couple of friends, and they cried. They got emotional. They're like, yo, you got this, dude. This might be a good one. So for those people, I love you. Thank you. And when you guys see it, get your tissues ready. Don't be a big one. I'm taking inspiration, by the way, from a movie, a Japanese horror movie. It's really sad. And again, when you guys get a chance, go watch it. It's called Dark Water, but the Japanese version. The ending is so sad. And the music, the orchestra, perfect. It's a shame that Sonic Underground only has 2 pieces of orchestra. That's like sad for certain scenes. But yeah, guys, stick around, man. I'm gonna post content soon. It's mostly gonna be music, but when we fire up do the vocal rels and see if you guys really like what we're doing, the art styles and stuff, and then we'll start cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Water. I want chocolate. I want ice cream. And where's Riff? He's supposed to be in here. I'm gonna scream at Riff. Riff! I can't scream. My vocal cords are shot.
Vocal
he's
cord.
offline. Mr. Stout is offline too. Interesting. Oh well, it's the weekday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I can't really stay around for too much longer.
Oh, good.
Yeah, just wanted to pop in and see how y'all doing.
Oh yeah, 'cause you're in the midnight. I guess it'd be like 2 a.m. over there, yeah?
Not quite. It's about 1:45 where I am. And I'm just doing some of my own late night commissions, and just to get them done, because got quite a bit to do before the middle of this month, when I'll be heading to where you guys are, actually, America.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You go into the city, yeah? East Coast
Yep,
City.
New York City.
Oh, and you just brought up another interesting thing that popped up in my head. I know someone asked me this a long time ago, and I will say it on the stream. Robotropolis. Robotropolis, on the east portions of Robotropolis, it's going to be based on your 70s Bronx, New York. So the time where the Bronx was burning, and that's where I was born. I was born in the Bronx. So I want to have that aspect of Robotropolis, where it's kind of like you had the nice portions of Robotropolis with Robotnik's like peoples, but then you have like the kind of ghetto Robotropolis, like it's all run down and it's abandoned.
The slums.
Yeah.
Yeah, slums, and if there's not like someone starving on the street, there's like other citizens walking around roboticized and just doing their thing until they're called up for
Exactly.
slave labor.
Yup, exactly. That's exactly what like the east side of Robotropolis is, and the south side too. Southwest is going to be an interesting thing. I also want to develop a subway system for Robotropolis.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna deep dive into like, okay, this is a city, but how big of a city? So we're gonna show you guys the modern era Robotropolis, and I think you guys are gonna really like it. I think it's gonna freak you out, because I have another scene in my brain where Manic the Hedgehog goes steals a subway car, and I think I'm gonna inspire that subway car by a very specific New York City fleet car that's retired actually. So that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be very expensive, I think, animation there, because train swaying back and forth on tracks with sparks.
True. I think it's more the assets that you'd probably be looking at. I can help you there.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. So I might even go and check it out myself whilst I'm there. If I survive, I'll tell you all about it.
Remember what I taught you. Stay away from Harlem, because that's the well, especially East Harlem. East Harlem is like Spanish Harlem, East Harlem. Like that's all.
Yes, sir.
But you'd be all right.
Yeah. Wait, what?
YouTube crashed.
Oh,
Oh no.
Okay, there we go. That was
Good?
weird. My computer said not responding, and then it like, okay, everything froze. Don't worry, whatever. It just came back though. That's awesome. This is cool. I don't think it showed on the screen on the stream.
Manic, you still have the VC chat open on the right there.
Yeah, I
That's
just saw
it.
that. I just caught
Yeah.
it.
Screaming, Misty, Jesse, and Vegeta.
Yep.
There we go. I have a question for the both of you actually. And
What's up?
for the guys watching here, ladies and gents, comment below what you guys think of this one. What do you think would be the hardest to animate? Drums, guitar, or piano? As an
Probably piano.
Piano, because you need to get the fingers like synced up right to the right keys.
I mean, the same would be the case for guitar, but even more so for piano, because you're articulating multiple fingers on both hands.
Yeah, at least with guitars, like you can because people can move around with guitars, you can find ways of like cutting animation by sort of making them turn to the side. Whilst piano, you actually no. In that regard, that would mean more animation because of movement and such. Whilst piano, you can kind of hide their hands behind like the section, like the other side of the piano. Or the
Yeah,
other
but
side
if
of
you're
the
like
piano.
interpreting like accurate visuals to how the things would be played, piano 100%.
Yeah, because you got two things going on at once.
Yep.
I feel like I still stick by this. I always say it, but I think drums is gonna be a little bit iffy to animate. Just simply because when you hit a crash cymbal or ride cymbal, because like the size of the cymbal, they'll sway differently. So like if you hit a 14-inch crash, 16-inch crash, they'll sway harder. The heavier cymbals obviously will take time to like sway harder. You gotta really hit it. But like a ride cymbal, when you hit it, it really doesn't sway. It just kind of moves a little bit and it stops. So I think drums is gonna be an interesting instrument to like animate properly, especially with the sticks and stuff. Like specifically, like a drum feel like What did you just play there? High, middle, tom, snare, high, middle, tom, snare, high, middle, tom, snare? What? That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Yay, I broke my microphone. Okay, let me try to fix it. I love breaking
Even scream.
things.
That one little makes
Yeah,
it
I
explode.
think my microphone's dying.
Is it?
Yeah, this is the microphone I beat on the drums a lot, and I'm not supposed to use my what is it? The overhead microphone for my drum kit. Cause like I'll do a stick trick and I'll hit the microphone and it'll be like, boom! Like it'll peak really loud in my ear and I'm like, oh well, try again. I think I damaged it though. If I keep cutting out, I'll swap microphones.
For sure.
Okay.
I have like 8 microphones left. I actually have an SM57 I can use. That should work nice.
Jeez, you have a lot of microphones.
Yep, I have 8 microphones in total. I have the 5 microphones, the 2 overheads, so that's 7, and then the SM57, which is 8. Oh no,
I really need
had
to eventually
microphones.
invest in like an actual microphone for myself, or like get a new headset that's like meant for PC. Because like this headset I'm using right now was bought for an Xbox controller, so I have like a splicer cable attached to my PC, so it'll like actually function correctly. But it causes a weird thing where like Discord will like bleed my audio from like any other source on my computer. So if you ever hear Discord pings coming through my microphone, sorry about that.
I could recommend a Blue Yeti, which is what I'm using.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they're good, especially for VA and stuff like that.
I'm such a hard butt. I love my complicated microphone setup. I like to plug my XLR into my 8-channel audio interface and have driver problems for days. I freaking love it, dude.
I just don't know how you could bear all the wires.
Oh, dude, when you go see the multi-recording for the drums, I have to send all 8 channels into my mixer because I don't want to hear the delay latency thing on the computer. And so I'll connect it to my mixer, it gives me a live feed. But then I have to send those wires right back. So it's like a interlacing wire connect from the computer to the audio interface to the mixer. It's jungle wires, like, oh boy.
Remind me to never walk around your apartment for fear of just tripping and falling on my face.
Death approaches.
Yeah.
Sounds like a setup you would see in like a Final Destination movie where you just trip on one wire and it just causes a cascade of events.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
I don't know, just I trip over the wire, just pulls out the plug, which causes a spark that sets Flemetic's place on fire, which then spreads to the nearby city he's at, and then all of a sudden it hits, like, I don't know, a big oil power plant, and then it just blows up the entire state that he's in, and all of a sudden I'm done.
Man, even Final Destination doesn't get that crazy.
Have you seen the latest Final Destination yet?
I
Oh,
mean,
boy.
that was contained to like a neighborhood, not a whole state.
Oh, I don't know. I think you could push it further. I mean, it'd make just as much sense.
I did that one time. I actually pulled the cable out of my interface trying to walk back to the this was at the old place because I was walking back to the computer, and I pulled the main headphones into my in-ear monitors, to my ears, and it went straight to my speaker at full volume, and everything was feedbacking like crazy, and I like ducked on the ground because I'm like,
jeez.
what's going on? Oh man, that was the craziest. Never again do I connect my mixer to my actual like like speakers, like actual big speakers. That's a no-no. Don't ever do that. And I've done it with guitar
Noted.
too. I'll record a guitar and I'll get into it. Like I'll play a couple of chords and start playing some licks. And like I pull the cable out of my guitar and then you hear it buzz, and I'm like, well, there goes the recording. Jakumi just left. She said, well, I have to go. You guys have a nice night.
Take care.
See you, Jakumi. Thanks for tuning in.
Don't worry, I won't destroy anything whilst I'm over in America.
My window falls off my windowsill. Like, okay.
Just bonks you on the head and it's like, doon, 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 doon.
It's like, okay, that was interesting. I was thinking of doing something like that for Ace's character. Because Ace.
What, dropping
Ace
a window on his head?
No, so Ace is gonna have like a very funny approach. He's gonna be very clumsy. So like anything he touches will break. Anything, if he gets too excited, he'll throw his arms up in the air, or yay, you know. But he'll knock a piano or a set of guitars or the drum kit, and the characters, you know, the triplets are gonna look at him like, really, dude? Are you kidding? I'm sorry, guys. You know, all that.
Manic, do you remember when you pretty much did a voice for Manic when he was enraged? Like, I can just imagine just like the scene with what was it name? Griff, was it? You know, him knocking over like you know, you see Manic as like the most chill person there, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, Griff knocks over his drum kit, and then then Manic just outright loses it, and just screams so loud that, I don't know, SWAT bots here like screaming from the other side of Robotropolis. And then he's just like,
you just hear an echo of like my anger, like echoing through Robotropolis, and the SWAT bots are like, where did that come from? Did you hear that? And then the robots are like back and forth. No, I did not hear that.
nope.
Okay, whatever. Because that's the thing about SWAT bots, is I want them to be more comical instead of freeze citizen. Like, I want more comical to it.
I'm just imagining the scene from Dragon Ball Abridged where Vegeta's just screaming so loud that his rage reverberates through the cosmos and time.
The devil is that noise? Ah, time for a delicious portrait. What the heck is that? I don't know. You hear
Reaches
like
all the way to heaven in the future.
no, you see like Sleet and Dingo like what's that noise, Sleet? If you're rage, it's for rage, Dingo. Rage.
Rage.
Oh, it's gonna be funny, man. I really want the comics. Like the thing though is I want it to be funny, but I also want it to take the emotional aspect. I think my vision for Manic the Hedgehog, and this is going by my personal experience with life, is that Manic is going to be the most hurt. So when Sonic does talk to his brother, you know, hey bro, what's up? You look a little down. Manic's just like, man, dude, I don't even want to talk about it. And he just looks away and he's just like sad, and like Sonic feels bad, but it's like, okay, whatever. But he knows like, he's not okay. So Sonia's also gonna get that piece there too, but she's gonna be more, I think, she's gonna show it more instead of Manic, because Manic's not necessarily gonna show it, he's gonna hide it. But Sonia's gonna show it, because Sonia's gonna be the one to start arguments the most with her brothers. So there's gonna be times where there's a disagreement with something, a mission or something, and Sonia just like snaps, like, what do you mean? Why is it always gotta be you? Why can't you listen to me for once? Kind of ordeal. And then Manic's just listening to this like,
Yeah.
this is my life every day, whatever, who cares? Like, so it's gonna be a little touching, and I guess my goal for Queen Alina too is like I want her to show her emotions. Those are kids, man. Just imagine like being a mother and not able to see your 3 kids. You can see them, but you can't touch them. You can't hug them. You can't say, "Hey, I love you."
Yeah.
Like that's my approach for Queen Alina.
Because
like, when she's,
it's like I can't see my kids because some, I don't know, great ugly frog pixie looking guy tells me that if I do,
pixie.
it'll just. Yeah, I don't like the Oracle.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
It was a weird. He was a weird design too. It's gonna be interesting to see eventually how Blue Whirlwind would do the Oracle, as he's just interesting. There's 3 characters I'm actually interested in seeing in the style. It's Sleet and Dingo is gonna be the big one. That's gonna be a fun one.
I don't think we're in Robotropolis anymore, Slate.
I really want to get Maurice to voice at least Sleet. I'm trying to catch him at one of the Sci-Fi Valley Con here in my state. He does come over here.
Is it Rob Paulson who also does Dingo?
No, I think Dingo is like an actual. Let me see.
Aussie dude.
Dingo voice actor.
Okay, before I move on to character details, how's the lineup looking? Poses look good?
Awesome. They look great.
Alrighty, let's move on to some character details.
It says here Sonic Underground Dingo's voice actor is Pete Wilds.
Pete Wilds. Oh, he's Canadian. He's not Australian at all.
But I think now he doesn't voice act anymore. I think he like works at like a business. I think doing
real work.
House renovating or something like that. But it'd be awesome to find a voice actor that can do that. I was thinking like Crash Bandicoot's Dingo Dial.
You fresh me, mate.
You thrashed me. Yeah, there you go.
Well, now you're gone and done it. Them crystals are mine.
Good old Crash Twin Sanity, man. God, I love Crash Twin Sanity. Oh, and for Dr. Robotnik, I wanted to see if I could talk to the Cortex voice actor from Crash. What's his name?
Not Clancy Brown, by the way. The other guy.
What's his name?
Hang on, I'm gonna find it.
Lex Lang.
Lex Lang, yeah.
I have him on the interwebs, so probably ask him like, hey, do you do like this, that, and the third? Because like, I'll pay you to, do a voice for a character. He's Australian. Could you do it for me? I want to get 2 celebrities in this at least. Two famous, big voice actors. Maurice, Lex Lang, and there's one more I have on my list somewhere here. It'd be fun to get Jason Griffith in this without doing Sonic.
So wait, you get Lex Lang to do Dingo, or is it Robotnik?
Lex Lang's gonna be Robotnik. I'd like him to do a Robotnik.
Okay.
If I could get what was the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog's voice actor?
What you mean?
Winnie Pooh.
Well, obviously you can't get Long John Baldry because he's dead. Oh, you're talking about Gary Chalk, the guy who did
No.
Robotnik in.
At one point it was what's his name? He did Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, you mean Jim Cummins?
Yes.
You mean the proper evil Robotnik
Yes.
from SATM? Good luck. I mean, that guy's like proper he's proper in the Disney company, so like his rates are going to be
It's gonna be
insane.
hard, yeah. But that's like the I like to phase. Like I like to get these big people, like Jason Griffith, for example. I don't want him to be Sonic. I want him to be a background character. But he's doing a Sonic-y-ish. You hear it, right? It's like Roger Craig Smith in the regular show. He did a character and it just sounds like Sonic the Hedgehog. It's like interesting.
Yeah.
They didn't change it.
Or even what's his name? Who played him in Sonic Prime? Actually, no. Brian Drummond, because he came back in that show. Yeah, as he actually he played Robotnik too, well, Eggman anyway.
Oh yeah, Knuckles. We gotta find a Knuckles too. That's gonna be interesting. Dang, there's a lot of characters.
Where's Dan Green from?
I want Knuckles to be like tribal. You know what I mean? Like
Like how they do him in the movies.
yup. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give him sort of Jamaican accent.
Not necessarily. I was gonna do the whole like Jamaican-ish accent, but I think I'm gonna scrap that idea because maybe not.
Fair.
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do it because it's like too much. It's like people might not like the way Knuckles would sound. Maybe, I don't know. We'll try it as an experiment.
You might end up with like a sort of Jar Jar situation. It might end up easily offending someone.
I mean, people get offended because of the "No One's in an Island" music video from Underground because it has all like the Jamaican flags, and I'm like, it's reggae. I'm what? I honestly, if I was to do "No One's in an Island" like remastered, like a reimagined, I want to get a reggae artist. There's one I want to contact. I know she's famous. Her name is Queen Omega, and she's big in the islands. Like, she has a beautiful voice, dude. Definitely go listen to her music, guys. Really good. Again, I'm inspired by all these people. Like, I listen to them, I love them, and then I put it to work in my project.
Hell yeah.
I love Sonic already. Look at him. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it just reminded me. I need to probably get back onto doing my 3D sculpt of this version of of a version of Sonic similar to this.
Is it for Act 2?
That's right.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, no worries.
May need to space the characters a little more so they're not overlapping too much because of their big ass quills, but we'll figure that out after I have Sonic drawn.
Yep.
Yeah. You also keep it in with the Cyclops size as well. You know, like not connecting like two separate eyes, like in the movies.
Yeah, it looks like it from the reference.
Yep. Yeah, because I'm still basing this off of Evan's art design. But it's still underground, right? It's still like, it's a little different, but it's still, yeah.
That's one thing I did kind of like in in Sonic Underground, how they actually gave all three of the hedgehogs effectively like 5 full quills on the back, you know, rather than just make it a mohawk. Admittedly, I was never really a big fan of the mohawk look, you know.
I agree.
I get what they were trying to do, but I don't know. I think it looks a little too flat.
Yeah.
That's just me, though. Nitpicking.
I don't know. I like the idea of Sonic looking like an actual hedgehog. Like, it goes to the, like, if Sonic, like, gets spooked out. Like, you know how we as human beings, like, when we get goosebumps, like, our, like, little bumps come out of our, like, arms and stuff?
Yeah, goosebumps.
Hedgehogs are the same way, too. Like, when you freak a hedgehog out, they spike up, dude. They, like, spike up. So it's like, it would be cool to see Sonic just, like, if he gets angry, like, his quills just, like, they start to blow out.
Yeah, they roll up into a ball and just hope for the best.
And when they sneeze, have you seen a hedgehog sneeze?
Yes, I have.
It's so adorable, and then their quills just, like, poke out, and then they get back together. It's like, aw.
I've actually had to save a couple of hedgehogs last year because they were running around in the daylight. They are adorable.
I want to get a hedgehog.
Yeah, Do you guys even have hedgehogs? Because I remember hearing in like a Sonic documentary that apparently went before Sonic, a lot of people in America had never even heard of a hedgehog.
Really? I mean, they're
Yeah.
illegal out here. They're exotic animals. Certain states you can have them, but I know some states are like, yeah, nope. If they're exotic, you can't have them. But
Yeah,
don't
we
tell.
we don't
don't tell-
allow we don't allow having hedgehogs as pets here. It's illegal, based on the RSPCA laws here. That's our
I don't know why.
yeah. I know obviously it's illegal here to harm a swan.
Interesting.
But that's because they're a protected species, not just because a lot of them are owned by our current reigning monarch.
Is owning a snake technically an exotic animal?
Depends
Yes.
on the snake.
Well, yeah, I suppose, because we have. Crazy thing is, we actually do have snakes, native snakes here in the UK, adders. They're like, like they're green if they're female, blue if they're male. It's weird. Remember once I was actually working at like this old railway station for a bit, and underneath the wooden platform there was like a whole nest of snakes, and we had to move them because they're a danger to the public.
Mm.
Humanely, of course, mind, because yeah, hedgehogs
we-
are really sweet.
We got an hour into the lo-fi, man. Hour and 30 minutes.
And half of them are spent talking Final Destination and cute hedgehogs.
Indeed.
I think I want to do that though for Sonic Underground. Is I want their quills to react. Like if Mana gets upset, I want his quills to pop out a little bit. Like, dude, your quill. Like if Sonic gets upset, Manic's like, dude, your quills are showing. It's dude, stop. It's like, nah, your quills are showing. Your quills are popping out. Don't make fun of me, dude. This is funny.
Just have like Sonya going, Manic, hide your quills. Whoa.
Well, hide my quills. I can't do that. Or can I?
Freestyle, baby.
I want Manic to do that though. It's like he's like, what are you talking about? What's going on here? And Sonic is just like, oh no, we just got in a Robotnik. It's like, what's a Robotnik? And then it's like, what? Like, huh? You don't know what a Robotnik is? Interesting. Sonya's gonna be interesting. Voice line. I don't know how I'm gonna approach her, but I want her to do it sassy, like, "Oh my God, my name's Sonya," or just like,
Oh God.
keep it straight, like she's a girl. That's that. Nothing less, nothing more. Just if she gets upset, have her voice squeal or something, like crack or something. I don't know yet. We have to work with Sonya's voice actor for the project. It's gonna be interesting. What were you gonna say, Ben? I'm sorry.
Let's remember now. So I forgot. My brain gone. Oh no, I was just suggesting like if Manic's like, "What's a Robotnik?" and I'm like, and then Sonic's like, "Man, Robotnik's crud fumes are getting to him," and Manic's like, "Yeah, that's it."
Yeah, that's it.
Like he's hiding, like he's just had a bit of, I don't know, Mobius green plant or something like that. I don't know, like
This
what's
is
Mobius? Like what's Mobius?
green plant.
Yeah, that'll be the name for 420 weed in Mobius'
funny.
world.
It's funny you say that because Ace and Manic are going to be the ones that are pretty much going to be maybe around that stuff. like Ace is gonna be the character to bring that around Manic, and Manic's like, what is this stuff? So you remember the cactus juice thing from Avatar?
Green cactus juice.
So that's what we're gonna do for Ace and Manic. Like Ace is gonna bring a thing over, Manic's gonna be like, what's this? He's like, dude, try it, man. Haha, try it. Okay. Whoa, I see pretty colors, dude. Awesome. Whoa, I'm blind.
You had the manic. You had the Sonic tonic, now you have the manic tonic.
The scene exactly. Oh, there it is.
Oh my god.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah, just thought I had to say that.
But yeah, I want to. I don't know. I may implement that, or maybe not. I don't know.
To be honest, you know, like as funny as it might sound, it doesn't really sound like it would add a whole lot.
Cause like even with like the I want to joke about alcohol, like drinking, like getting like wasted. I want Manic to just get wasted off of Mobian milk. Like he just drinks milk. He's like, dude, I feel so toasted. Like Sonic's like, dude, you just had 3 cups of milk, and this Manic is just like, yeah.
Actually, that can actually work in the real world because hedgehogs are known to be lactose intolerant.
Oh, well,
So
there
you know, it could just be a lactose intolerance
Writing
thing.
that on
So,
my Google Docs
genius.
right now.
Nah, you don't need Google. You got me.
Manic, you're not supposed to drink that stuff. That stuff's poison, dude. Oh no, I'm fine.
Then Robotnik starts his own like state funded alcohol sale. Robo Tonic.
Oh god.
Robo Gin and Tonic. Robotnik Gin and Tonic.
Robotnik gin. Because it's like gin.
Robot G&T. Robot G&T.
I want to do a lot of references to other stuff though. Like, I want to pull a Crash Bandicoot Easter egg idea, and like, if this blows up, where, man, this is like in my script somewhere. It's like where Manic sees like this red box of TNT, and he's like, "What do I do with it? Oh, I got it. I'll just jump on it." And then you hear like the boom. Like,
And then you see Sonic going, "Whoa!"
man, you gotta watch out, man. Doing. Oh, it was a TNT box. Thought it'd be great to jump on it.
It's green.
Bro. I like the line from Underground where Manic's like, I don't steal, I tax. It's like, I want to bring that line back. That's gonna be his slogan line. Like, Manic, you stole my food again? No, I don't steal, I tax.
Food tax.
Phantom tax. Oh man, I love Phantom. It's funny. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I will be back in 3 minutes.
Right up.
I'm gonna check the comments. Yeah.
Nothing new yet. Nothing new for a bit.
Nah. This is looking pretty good so far, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to make sure I'm getting the character as accurate as I can. I don't know if I've made the bottom of. I think I need to make a base of his pants a little bit wider on this leg.
Okay.
May need to make his quills on his head a little bit longer, but I'm not sure. I find it really goofy because sometimes YouTube wants to stop my autoplay because Sonic Youth wants to play, and sometimes it just lets it go uninterrupted. It can't make up its mind. Song for kids or not, YouTube. It annoys me too because this is one of my favorite Crush 40 songs because this is like their homage to all their greatest hits. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't want to play half the time because it has it has the word youth in its name, and YouTube's robots think it's for kids.
Fuck the
Talking
youth.
about the young.
Fuck the youth, man. Let's go. Fuck the youth, man. Just have like one that combines like a naughty word and the youth at the same time. Get around that box.
Crushing 40 all the time.
Yep, exactly.
Welcome to the greatest storm. I know.
I know. You have sweared now much too much.
Copyright. Gonna
Yep.
flag my channel once again. Okay.
Let's reduce Sonic size just a smidge.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
I think we can say Sonic Sketch is done.
Look at him. He looks great. Ah, look at him.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What's he got in that pocket?
It's a good question. I don't have
Guitar-
the answer.
Guitar picks, probably.
Guitar pick or... Actually, I don't know. What about his medallion?
Oh yeah, he probably puts it away. He's freaking jumping up and down playing the guitar. It's like, yeah, I don't need this right now. Dude,
Hey,
you
none
just
of them
gave me an
were in their
idea.
medallion.
What?
You just gave me an idea. I'm gonna write that. That's actually, yeah. That's good.
What? Him hiding his him putting his medallion in the...
When he
pocket.
performs, when he plays his actual instrument. It's like, I don't need this right now.
Happy to inspire.
Dude, that's awesome. That's a good idea. Oh, dude, this thing on my lip is like really burning.
What's up? Like...
No, I have this giant. It's not even a pimple anymore.
Ooh.
We're past pimple. It's like a.
Ouch.
It's like a. I think it's a cyst, but damn, dude, it's like. Gotta go. Like, go away. Stupid body. I'm tired of getting all these bumps and stuff. I'm sick of it. Gosh. I hate body. It's gross.
Dang it, body. You failed me once again.
Stupid body. Stupid leg. Get back in there.
Ah, damn it! Stupid pixel legs. I hate this place.
Sonic, I broke my legs, dude. Could you like push it back in the socket? Damn it, Manic! Like, can it, Manic? I like that line from Underground. Can it, Manic? We're gonna spam that.
Dude, I broke my false leg. Manic, since when do you have a false leg? Oh, well, it was just lying on the floor. I'm like, Manic, what did I tell you about stealing? Well,
I don't steal. I tax.
you tax a guy's false leg?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do that every time that line is mentioned. Like, what we told you about stealing is like, I didn't steal.
Steal?
I just tax.
Tax.
Whatever, dude. Like, put it back. We're gonna kick your butt. Okay, I'd rather take a butt kicking then.
Damn.
I ain't putting it back. You would have thought. You want me to put it back? You're joking. Sonic's just like, put it back now.
Yeah.
You know how to
Then it
spell
turns out-
no? N-O. Yeah. Dude.
It's like No. Then it takes a dark twist. And it's like, hey, the guy I stole his leg from used to be here. Where is he now? In Robotnik's chamber. Ooh. He gets roboticized and ends up getting a robotic leg anyway.
Goes to
Guess you don't
Robotnik.
need it anymore. Maybe that's a little dark.
Goes to Robotnik and like, yeah, it's like, hey Robotnik, I need you roboticize this dude, but I got his leg. Go in the back. Robotnik's like, silly hedgehog.
No, it's like, of course, Manic. I'll be sure to provide him with an extra leg, as well as power. The power of my roboticizer, that is.
And then Manic gets captured. He's like, dude, get off these robots. Ah, great. Sonic
Damn.
just speeds in, takes his brother out. It's like, Manic, what did I tell you about coming to Robotics Lair? I'm like, I didn't know. I just want to give you a leg back. Gosh. I don't suppose you had another idea. So good, right? I'm telling you, dude. This is when we actually do the voice lines for Manic. It's gonna be so good. Cause like I'm gonna do less dude, and it's gonna be like he's older now, so you know how kids be like, dude, that was awesome. You know, now we're taking, you know, the social media now is a thing. Like the internet took over Robotropolis, so like everything is now bro.
Yeah.
Like, we'll say dude here and there, but we change it up a little bit.
You're just gonna turn everyone into like frat house party members from South Park. You know, the ones
Real
with
facts.
PC principle.
No, yeah, literally, it's that, but less of that. It's
Oh,
still
you're
gonna be like,
you're not gonna have Manic just go check your privileges, bruh. Check
Yeah.
your privileges, Robotnik.
yo, Robotnik, bro, you smell funny. Gotta do something about that, bro. Sonya's gonna come in and be all sassy. She's gonna be like, you two are idiot. You boys are idiots. Ugh, gross. Like, you
just
princess. You go to mall with your friends. What are you talking about, bro? I'm your sister. Yeah, bro. Sonic's like, you guys, shut up. You know.
Yeah. Then Robotnik takes the
Need to make these upper eyelashes a little bit bigger. Does she have a lower eyelash? It's hard to tell. Yeah, she does.
That's our sister putting her fake lashes on from the mall. Manic!
Just thumps them on the head.
Big
Finds
old
them.
thing, just like the Looney Tunes cartoons where it's like this big thing comes up from their head. It's mad tall. Like,
she just has like Sonic just go, Sonic, medallion. She activates and gets the guitar, then just thwacks him on the head with it.
yeah. I will want the characters to take use of like each and other like the medallions. Like Sonya can, either of the siblings can use each other's powers, because at the end of the day, if you can play an instrument and you learn it, you can play all instruments, right? So like Sonic could be a drummer. Like I had another idea of like Sonic's creeping into Manic's room. It's like, dude, he plays drums. All right, I could do this. Boom, bat, boom, boom, bat, and it's like, dude, get off my drums. No, I'm playing. Boom, bat, boom, dude, you're gonna wreck my cymbals. Come on, bro. It's like, what are you gonna do about it? And then Manic's just like, what am I gonna do about it? Check this out. Turns on an amplifier, grabs his guitar, starts smacking chords. It's like, dude, those guitar strings are new. Get on my drums. All right, dude, you got it. I'm off. It's gonna be like that. But they're gonna play decently. Like Sonic's gonna play. It's like that Metallica thing, where James Hetfield from Metallica plays Lars Ulrich's drums, and like Lars plays the guitar and stuff. Like, it's like that. It's like a switch. They switch in their instruments. So they're basically going to be able to use each other's medallions in a way. I mean, why not? I mean, you're a musician, right? But maybe not.
Yeah.
It's an idea. But it will be scrapped. Again, all demo ideas.
Might play into the whole thing about how Manic tends to feel a little bit, well, compared to like the powers that say his siblings have, you know, like Sonic can spin dash, and obviously Sonia's a master of doing that tornado attack. Whilst he's mainly just, I mean, he has earthquake powers, but you know, nothing like crazy individual.
Yeah. But the medallions for him is gonna have and I won't say it here on the stream. But Manic's medallion is gonna do a thing, and it's gonna be interesting. But that's something I will keep when we actually start the production.
Let me guess, it produces Mobian weed.
The ultimate power.
Mobo. Mobo. We gotta find a name for that, like funny Mobo name. Dude, Sonic, your brother's a Mobo junkie. What?
Moba junkie.
What? What is he doing? Nah, no way. Bro, get over here. We gotta talk to you. What are you doing? What are you
Call
touching?
it my manic tonic, man.
It's like, dude, you're not supposed to do that. Stay away from that stuff, you idiot. Just smacks him across the cheek. Dude, that hurt. What are you doing?
Sonic, why you so mean?
You're so mean. Gosh. Just
So
goes in-
mean, bro.
goes in a corner and just like, well, whatever. I just got
Christ.
smacked by my twin brother. Whatever.
Yeah. Such a jerk.
I was actually
Just because
thinking
he's.
Go ahead.
Just said, nah, I was just continuing like such a jerk just because he's first in line to the throne and some bullshit. I thought we were triplets.
For Sonic, I was thinking of him like asking Manic, yeah, dude, where did you get that ring in your ear from? He's like, oh, you want an earring, dude? I got you, man. Come here. He's like, what? Really? Okay. You stay steady. Don't move your face. You know, this might hurt a little bit. And Manic just pulls out this big ass like needle. He's like,
Oh jeez.
he's like, Sonic's like, that's not gonna hurt, right? And the Manic's like, nah, it'll be fine, dude. It's just a little pin.
Not until I stick it in your finger. Nah.
And then he just like sends the thing through his ear. But it's like, it's a very light. By the way, this is the process of getting your ears pierced in real life. They send the needle through your earlobe, and it goes right through. And when you have the hole, they put the earring in, and they lock it in place. So I was thinking of like having that like brother bond in a way. It's like, okay, I got you, man. Come here. Sonya too. Sonya looked like she could do like piercings as well. And that's another thing I think I was gonna do too. Is Sonya is probably gonna do most of all of that. Oh, you guys want piercings? Cool, let's do it. And then she just puts makeup on her brother. It's like, yeah. Here's a little lipstick. No. Gross. Dude, she put this pink stuff on my lips. What? Let me see. Ew, dude, you got mascara on? You're cute. I would do the line from the first episode. It's like, you're not gonna kiss me, are you? And he's like, no, but you are kind of cute.
Bruh.
That is the first line from Sonic Underground. Like, the first line.
What was the lines that he did? Remember when the episode, I think it was when they were in like Arabia or something, and they had to, and Sonic and Manic had to pose as like belly dancers in front of Sleep to try and get past them.
That's funny, and
They have a
I am
line.
gonna make an attempt to bring that back, because Manic is gonna do a little impression like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God, no. Oh boy.
Sonic. You like my earring?
Turning him,
Mm.
it's like you're turning him into Roger from American Dad.
It really did sound like Roger.
Hey, Sonic, you like my earrings? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. So you know what?
Yay.
You know Sonya? Yeah, Sonya. That girl. So sassy. Oh boy. Just a little tick in the mouth, you know. Yeah. I love
Speaking of Sonya, I'm liking how she's turning out.
Oh, dude, I love
Yeah,
it.
me too, man. Love the flow you've got.
Hell yeah. I've been trying to really get away from having my poses be too static, so I like adding a little bit of body language into all of them.
That's fair.
Because it used to be a real problem with my art where, like, anytime I draw a standstill character, they just look, like, so rigid. I'm just like, that doesn't look good.
I'll be back. I'm being called and dogs barking. 1 second.
Right out.
Also, do you think Sonya's a bit taller than most of their brothers?
It's not in the drawing? Or...
Yeah, just in general, you know, like...
I don't know. I feel like they would either be, like, around the same height, if not slightly shorter. I'm probably gonna, like, tweak her size a little bit, just because, like, I don't fully follow my sketch all the way.
That's fair. It's probably more just because the main height difference is in their hair. I mean, like, Sonic just, like, it just looks shorter just because he doesn't have, like, crazy, you know, fringes or...
Yeah.
What the hell Manic's, like, gone with. Yeah, that's also my other use around there, apart from 3D Guy. I'm also the one who tends to be the comedian. A lot of the times. Yeah. Make people happy. And I like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot. I need to add the side stripe on Sonic's pants.
Do you think you'll give him like red pants?
What was that?
Do you think you'll give him like red pants?
He's gonna have black pants with a red stripe on the side.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering if you were trying to continue on with the whole, you know the whole story behind the inspiration of Sonic's shoes, right?
Yeah.
It's like based off Michael Jackson's Bad Boots and the colors of Santa Claus.
Yep. That's exactly what Manic's doing with the whole inspiration for his outfit. He wanted me to mimic the... Oh, not that. I hit copy on a different thing. Stupid computer. Copy. He wanted me to mimic these, the Michael Jackson bad pants, so we're gonna have the stripe on the side there. I don't know about all the buckles, that'll be up to him, but, like, the stripe is definitely gonna be a thing.
Might ask you for a commission myself in the future if you're up for it.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm always looking for more business. This is
Sure.
my job now, after all.
I know what that's like, dude.
But I do not regret it in the slightest. Finally, like, quitting the job that I was at for a good number of years and just now being able to do this every single day is awesome.
Yeah, man, that's grand.
yeah, if you ever have an idea that you'd want to commission me for, just feel free to DM me here on Discord.
Sure. I mean, one suggestion I can think of is perhaps maybe. Well, I do have an OC, but I wish I wouldn't mind adapting. Since I am kind of part of this team, I wouldn't mind adapting into this kind of Sonic style. It's not the character that's in my profile picture at the moment. My character's actually a bird character. If you're up for doing something like that, with like be like 2 bandanas and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, 100%.
Sure. I mean, obviously I'm not a band member, but I think Manic says I can put mine in as like the driver or something. I mean, I know like I think Ace is supposed to be like, his character's also supposed to be the roadie.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Yeah, he's the roadie. He's also the bass player.
All right. I'll just play the guy that he was just driving at the wheel, like keeping his mouth shut.
Yeah, I'm up for drawing any kind of Sonic character. Doesn't matter what animal it is.
Sweet.
They're all fun to draw. And I've done all kinds of different OC characters recently.
Yeah.
Guess who's back?
Yo.
Manic's back.
Also, I have a share a Coke, and I'm not joking when I say this. I will take a picture of it. I pulled a Coke out of the refrigerator, not thinking of anything crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what it says? It says a share a Coke with, and I'm gonna not send the picture because now my phone ran out of storage. Stupid
Oh,
iPhone.
man.
I don't know why Robotnik made these robot phones. Robot phones don't do nothing for me. So stupid, dude. So dumb. Will
Robot
you
Musk.
Stop?
I mean,
I want to take a picture of my Coke. What's wrong with you? God. So stupid. Hate this. Manic rages over a Steam update. Really, Valve? Really? Another update? Are you kidding?
How am I getting one of these on my phone?
It says share a Coke with your sis.
oh,
Huh. That wouldn't work for me because I do not have a sister.
I'll be your
I
sister.
do,
Kidding.
yeah.
Dresses up as a girl. Hey, bro.
You're not gonna kiss him, are you? No. Pete,
No,
I kind of
but
cute.
he's kind of cute. Oh boy. See, when you're young, you could get away with that. It's funny, but now that you're an adult, it's like, kiss me. Ew, dude, what's wrong with you? You know, when you're young, you're like, you're kind of cute, and then you like get older, you're like, ew, nah, don't touch. You touch me, I'll punch you in your snout, dude. I'll punch your nose right out. You touch me, you gotta touch me. I dare you.
I don't know. I always thought like if you're older, you'd be a little bit more polite. You know.
That's true.
You know, you're like, thanks, but absolutely not.
Punches Sonic's nose, and the bean falls out of his face. It's just a bean. Yeah, I wish. Oh man,
I thought it was a nose. Tell no one.
Your nose on the floor. I wish you could take Sonic's nose out.
Nice.
It'd be funny. Just like, you just yoink his nose out. Yoink.
He ends up using the note. He ends up like using the nose as like a T or something when he's playing guitar, and then everyone's like staring at him, and he's like, "You saw nothing."
There we go. This way, I'm not cutting off too much of Sonia's hairstyle behind Sonic there.
Awesome. Who texted me? Is it Robotnik? Don't text me. I'm in the middle of live stream.
I don't call. I text.
I didn't call. I texted. I texted.
Not quite. A text.
You wasn't supposed to do that, you dummy. Gosh. I'm
Gonna
drinking
make-
water.
I'm gonna make Riff on the side here like super aloof, just like barely wanting to be included.
Guys, it's time for a photo shoot. Oh, that voice crack. Ew. That voice crack was horrible. Riff's just like, yeah, no. Come on, Riff. I was like,
Yeah, I'm
no!
good. Just gets dragged over.
Come on, and he just like slowly moves back, and then the picture's taken, and that's what you get. Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, 6 out of 10. You sassy bitch.
You sassy bitch.
Speaking of Riff, where is the man of the hour? He is away.
I mean, it doesn't help that we didn't exactly plan an exact date ahead of time.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, you did mention like the second or the third. I just probably had to like prepare or, but it worked out regardless. We're here, we're streaming, it's working.
Yep.
Ace is like 2 hours away from home. I'm an idiot. I put the starting soon as the thumbnail for the live stream. Oh, I hate technology. Can someone touch this OBS? Like, can someone like take over? Hey Sonya, you know mess with OBS? No. Well, whatever. Sonya? No. All right. Where's that? Where's that yellow fox? 2 tails. He knows about technology. I'm just a mechanic.
And Sonic's like, who's Tails? Well, yeah, 'cause he doesn't actually appear in Underground, do they?
I want to do it, but so like, Riff is gonna be a concept. So I want to do a hybrid husky fox thing, but when we actually go do this, I have to pick one. Is he gonna be a husky or is he gonna be a fox? And
I think Husky would be a little bit more unique, personally. Differentiate him from being like effectively just a grumpy Tails, or 9 if you want to get real obscure.
Yeah.
For Riff though, if Tails does become a thing, Riff is gonna basically adopt Tails. Like, yeah, I guess you could come with me. So you're gonna be my big brother? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you know, just like,
Sure, whatever you say, kid.
And Sonic's like, thank God that's not me.
Oh my god, it's a little dark. Oh yeah, stay away from me. I got my own brother problems to deal with. What'd you say? Nothing.
Yeah, dude.
2 Sonic?
Bros before hoes, right? Yeah,
Oh my
whatever.
goodness. I heard you talking to that Amy girl, huh? What? Hey, you stay away from her. Hey, Riff's just like, you guys are gross. I love what you did with his teeth. Oh, I love it.
You like the little thing?
Yeah, I love it. I really like that. I just saw that. I was like, ah, he got little teeth out.
He got fangs. You
Oh,
vampire.
I love that.
Emulate some of the eye style a bit more of how Evan does it.
You still got background music playing, huh? It's still working out good. What a successful stream. Nothing has broken yet.
Not a single thing.
So I get this question asked a lot, and I know it's going to be thrown out there, so I'm going to say it. Some people are concerned where these 2 characters are going to be in connection to the underground. I know I get that a lot. Who's Riff? What does his purpose have to be with the triplets? Or what? like Ace, like what is his involvement? So I just want to say that both Ace and Riff are just Mobiums of Robotropolis. They were in the city, and the triplets bumped heads with each other, and now they became friends, and they want to help out the band. In a real world scenario, like an actual band, you have your audio technician, which that's what Riff is, far right. And Ace, he's the fill-in, like a session bass player. And when I say session bass player, he's not a permanent member of the band, but he's just there to fill in for the recordings and just like the performance aspect. Other than that, Ace is going back to his little yard where he can drink cat milk and lick his,
Moby and weed.
that too, and his lick his paws, like cats do. Because I want Ace to do a cat thing where when we scare Ace, he'll meow like wow. Don't do that, all that stuff. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah.
So and Riff too, like if you pet Riff in his head, which he hates that. It's gonna be that, don't touch me. Oh yeah, that's the spot. And he starts scratching his head with his feet. It's like, oh yeah, you idiot. I'm gonna kill you for that. It's a husky
Dude,
thing.
I'm like Mesa. Oh, husky thing. Like, be like, Griff, I love you, man, but you scary.
I feel like him being part husky means he's going to be a bit of a drama queen.
Yeah. And that's kind of the original reason why I did the husky fox hybrid for now, because like I want to take emotions from both the fox aspect and kind of like the husky aspect as well. So yeah, he would be like the drama queen. It's like, why? Oh, come on. Really? Dude, you stink. You gotta eat chili dogs next to me? Ugh. Like, being a drama queen. I'm not a drama queen.
Yeah. So wouldn't this band like also require a driver or something as well? I mean, I know they technically already have one.
Ace is gonna be the also the, because actually Ace's character in real life, by the way, this is a real person. My bass player. He actually has a band mobile. You call it the Bathurst, because his band is called Bathurst. So he has a van, a station wagon that is for the band Bathurst. It's like, you got the bat. I was in his car when he left today from my house from the recording. He has like the bat logo on his car and everything, and it's like, yeah, I drive my band around to the venue, and I'm like, you're gonna be the Sonic Underground in the cartoon, in the animation. You're gonna drive the underground van. And we were talking about it, like, yeah, that's a good idea. Like, yeah, so yeah, Ace is gonna drive the van for sure.
Sweet.
Mind you, he's clumsy, so
he just crashes the van every time.
yeah, he'll dodge it. He'll dodge it. So like, he's like, so Manic's like, dude, I got this van hooked up, man. And Ace is like, oh yeah, what did you do to it? Like, dude, I tweaked out the motor. It's 6-liter V8, twin cam. Did all the adjustments. It's like, awesome. What does this button do? No. Boost. Instant boost. Pedal to the metal. RPM's going up to 8,000 RPM. Dude, slow down. It's like, whoa. And just like passes a building and a rock and stuff. Like, dude, you almost crashed. Like, but did you die though? It's gonna be fun seeing Ace like drive the van, just like near when he parks, he's just gonna I can see this. He's like, all right guys, it's time to park the van. He puts it in reverse, floors it, boosh, bashes the parked car behind him, puts it in drive, bashes the car in the front, and slowly reverses and throws in park. And the van's all messed up.
Floor it? No, floor it. Floor it. Floor it.
I do want to do a thing with Ace or Riff though. Riff is also going to be a driver of some sort, but I want to do, this is way in the future, but it's an idea. Riff and Manic is gonna have like an initial D kind of like racing battle, like up in the Robotropolis mountains, and they're just going head to head with the van and Riff's car. And Riff's car is gonna be like a Japanese tuner. It's gonna be like a Honda Civic or something, or I'll record like a 90s or a 2000s like a Honda Integra or Acura Integra or something. I want something kind of fart canny, raspy 4-cylinder with a little turbo noise. And then it's just the van. So you got this big giant 6-liter V8 from the van, and then you got the little 4-cylinder eco car with like an exhaust in it. That's another idea I had. Again, very expensive, like complex animation. Because I want details, like I want like the tires smoke, the tire turning, the axles, the pistons from the engine going up and down, like just like Initial D. That's gonna be pricey. Hey Sega, could you offer me like, I don't know, I don't suppose you have $1 million?
I don't know, $1 million.
$1 million.
Fun fact, if one Sonic fan donates $1, we have $1 million. How many Sonic fans are in the world? Probably around
A good number.
millions. Actually, I could base it off of the Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube channel. We'll just base that number off of that official Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube channel. I hear you, bug. Oh, not this crap again. I swear, if there's a bug in here, you guys are actually gonna hear me scream. No, I'm joking. I can't stand bugs. I just hear something knocking on against the window. It's gross. Okay.
Maybe just a fly or something.
The official Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube channel has approximately 2.27 million subscribers. So if 2.27 million subscribers donated $1, we would have $2.27 million.
Anyway, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to say goodbye now, guys, because it's getting too late for me now.
All good, my guy. Thanks for joining us for a hot minute there.
Hey, no worries. Pleasure. Nice to get back into this.
Hell yeah.
You know, and hey, the rest of you, whoever's else watching, enjoy the stream. Manic, I will speak to you soon.
Yes, sir.
Pleasure to meet you too, Blue. Well, Wind.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, my guy.
Yeah, I'll be in touch. It's alright.
For sure.
Peace. Oh, he's gone.
He has vanished.
It's just you and I together. Okay, I'm gonna stop singing. What we're not gonna do is we're gonna make tunes. Sonic's just like, hell, why did you have to sing? You're supposed to go octave higher. I thought you was like a soprano or something. No, I'm a tenor. Oh no, you're a baritone. That's so fun. I love music theory. There's gonna be a lot of that. Sonic, you're supposed to play G chord? Cause you're a G? No, to play G chord. Oh. It's gonna be funny. These characters are coming along so nice. Holy cow.
Hell yeah, dude.
Especially Riff. Look at him. He's just like. I also had another idea of putting his little logo from his shoot on his vest, on like a little patch on the side. Thinking about it.
Could be a thing we could do.
In the future, yeah. I wonder if I'm gonna get copyrighted for playing an MJ song.
Probably.
Let's
Would
push
not
those-
advise that one.
Let's just push those limits. What if I just play the guitar only? Will it detect?
Probably.
Really? Even the guitar? Just only guitar?
If it's something that's a really, really popular song that is well known, then yes.
I'm curious.
YouTube is notoriously mean when it comes to copyright.
Yeah, YouTube, what's your deal? I'm trying to listen to some good music, dude. What's wrong with you?
I just realized I should probably save this file before I go any further, just in case something stupid happens.
Dude, so my computer yesterday, we were doing the recording, like I said, the bass stuff yesterday and the day before while Ace was here. And my computer just kept crashing. Like it'll just turn off, restart in the middle of me recording. And I'm stressing out because it's like I have to make a backing track again. I have to put a metronome on the backing track, on the drums, and build the track up again, save it, and then throw it up on the second DAW. And it while I was putting the backing track again, so drums, putting the timing into the metronome, timing it right, it turns off again. So I'm like, dude, what's going on here? Come to find out, my CPU was just stuck on overclock. Not on a base clock, because base clock is 2 point something gigahertz. That's where you would want to be at. It was just at literal boost clock, 4.25 gigahertz. And I'm like, whoa, it's not supposed to do that. There's nothing loading. And so I'm having a power problem with my computer at the moment. It's doing good now, but eventually it will turn off. Very scary.
Yeah. I need to get into a better habit of, like, saving more frequently. Like, not saying my computer crashes that often, but it does sometimes, and I have had it crash at the worst moments possible before.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of art PTSD. Just being like, nope, I'm not dealing with that again.
And that's the thing too. It's like I wish everything little thing you do, it saves like a Google Doc. When you write a text, it automatically saves. It's like, let me draw this line, save. Let me draw this other line, save. You know, it's like
that would make the file size enormous.
Really interesting.
I imagine it would, because like, in the case of file size, like, the more layers that I have in a file, the bigger the file is, even if I compress them sometimes. And then there's like other drawing software that like just retains extra file space, so it like, even if you erase a line, it still makes file size for that line that's no longer there. There's really goofy things in art programs. And it's hand. I forgot he's wearing a vest, not a jacket. Do you know?
I love this little piano that's playing here. For the background music, it's like little idea there for the guitar. Yay, we got severe thunderstorm warning. That's a great way to lose power.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, by the way, for the stream today, I'm kind of thinking I'm just gonna like try to get all of the line art, or like, all the sketch done and maybe some of the line art done today. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to the colors today though, because like we're already pushing. We're going in like 3 hours. Yeah.
We're at 2 hours 24. So if you want to do 2-piece, we could do a 2-piece. That's fine.
Yeah, like if you wanted to do another stream tomorrow for the colors, we could do that.
Yep, that's perfect. So for anyone watching, stick around tomorrow because there will be a part 2.
Yep.
I figured part 2 because like I'm gonna try to go to sleep around the next hour.
Oh, for sure, that works out then.
Yeah.
I'll try to have all the sketch done by then, at the very least.
Yeah, so it's like 9:10 now. I'm gonna shut it off by 10 o'clock to 10:30, just to give you time. And I'm not gonna take my little melatonin gummies until around 10 o'clock. So then that's 30 minutes of wait time before the melatonin kicks in. Put my butt
For
to
sure.
sleep. And hopefully we have oh, and that'd be perfect too, because the colors we could wait for I'm gonna text Miles, be like, hey, we're
You get
streaming
Miles in
tomorrow.
here?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So then we can actually have a plan. Kind of want to make his eyes a little bit more squinty.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Three down, two to go.
Awesome.
Now for the dude with the wild hairdo. Scooch these two over ever so slightly. Okay.
I cannot spell for the life of me.
Oh.
I think at 9:30 I'm gonna go make me a pizza.
Right. That's in what, like 45 minutes? Or wait, no, that'd be in my brain can't math.
It's
being
9:15 now, so.
Oh, okay. Right, I forget you're East Coast, you're not Central.
Yep. We on the east side. USA. Yeah. Yep. So that would mean.
I will be right back.
Alrighty.
I'm back.
Welcome. I'm debating in the future to put like a tongue piercing on him in the future of the second English. Second version of the concept art. I'm gonna see what he would look like with his tongue out and it being pierced. A tongue piercing. That's gonna be interesting.
Fair enough.
Ace is gonna also help with additional commissions in the future.
For sure.
We're gonna try to do Queen Alina next.
Oh,
The mother of.
that's fun.
Yep, the mom, and that one's gonna speak volume because that's gonna be an emotional photo. As Queen Alina is gonna show her hurt side, seeing her kids grown up. So that's gonna be an interesting commission.
For sure.
And for this one, when we do a complete,
I am no stranger to drawing emotional scenes.
yeah, I'm gonna write a specific how can I say this? I'm gonna write basically a baby script of what's happening. You can kinda get an imagination of how to do Queen Alina, and Manic the Hedgehog's gonna be there too. Because the idea is I want Manic the Hedgehog's most hurt in the situation of the triplets. So if it's gonna do that, I'm gonna try to see if we can reimagine that idea so we can get a reference of how I'm gonna write the script for that scene for that specific idea.
Gotcha.
There's gonna be another Sleet and Dingo too. That's gonna be I think that's gonna be the final commission for the concept art stage 1.
Alright.
So we got three more characters to go. 5, 6, 7. Oh no, we have another character in mind. A girl that doesn't have a name. I'll send you a picture of what she looks like actually.
Okay.
She's gonna be a bit older, and I want her outfit to look the same. Let's see if I pull it up here. course, if I could find the dang thing.
Ain't that always the struggle? Finding the one file you want in the sea of files.
Yep. In the crevice of, I have like probably 30 plus different folders. They're mostly music though. Like stems, like audio stems. Some of it's pictures of dogs that I've owned. And of course the project. Where's that photo? That blows my mind how I don't have that here.
What's up?
That image.
Oh, hang on. You said something in the VC chat? Okay.
Oh, not
Wait,
yet.
no.
I'm still looking.
Oh. Oh, okay, sorry.
It's like I'm going through folders, images, videos, more videos, images, more folders. It's like folders, images, music, images, folders, video. It's like
You need to organize your stuff, my guy.
I'm a mess, dude.
Like, I'm not very good at organizing, but at least I have my files somewhat organized.
No, it's bad.
I usually just keep like whatever my primary files that I work in things are as like my main things in my file browser.
Yeah.
My doggo going crazy.
Woof woof. What kind of dog you have?
She's like a bit of a mix. She's like part lab, part pit bull, and part something else. Not quite sure, but she is a lot of muscle.
Ooh. I had a mini bulldog, a British, what is that? A nano bully, basically. And when her name was Beauty. I have a video somewhere of her. When she walks, she looked like she's got like these like muscle arms in the front. When she walks, she's like with her chest out. I'm like, damn. I see you, girl.
Yep.
Oh man. I won't be able to find that photo. That blows my mind. No, don't play that.
Send me now, how long to last? Okay, that's right.
Alright, I'm gonna have to snip this as best as I possibly can. Try to snip this.
What's up?
I gotta snip the image here. I found it on my YouTube video, but it's like okie dokie.
Gotcha. Oh, making sure I'm not getting confused here. Is Manic wearing a vest or is he wearing a jacket?
It is a vest.
Okay, because in the commission I did for you before, he was wearing a jacket.
Oh yeah, so he's wearing like the vest I have, like a denim's vest, essentially.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's actually the same one I have with me here, right now. So I gotta work on it. Like I was gonna add spikes on his vest and stuff, but I'm not gonna do that at the moment. What did I put? All right, I found my image. I will send it to you right now.
And he's wearing shorts, right?
Yep. He's wearing the cargo pants. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I sent that image. She's gonna be an interesting character to draw. As there's no information on her. Nothing.
Oh, gotcha.
I really hate her eyes. Look at it. It's got like a center. You messed that up so bad.
Also, just so you know, you're showing that to the stream right now.
Whoa, okay. There we go. I forgot.
Actually, no. You're only barely showing it to the stream. You can just barely see it in the corner.
I'm looking at the preview now. That's kind of funny. Ouch. That hurt. There we go. I'm moving my microphone closest to me because I'm laying down on my chair. My joints hurt. Drummer problems.
Yeah, I mean, my wrist is starting to feel it, so I get you.
My phone this whole time has not been charging, and it's at 1%. I'm gonna scream. My phone's a lie.
Is your phone, like, not charging at all from being plugged in right now?
So the charging port's broken, and it's on wireless charging. And what ends up happening is the phone would
Are you
slide
sure
off.
that the port is broken and it doesn't just have lint in it?
Oh no, it's broken. I pulled the lint out, and doing so, I broke a pin inside the phone.
Yeah, that's not good.
So the phone's basically. What the heck is that smell? What is that?
'Cause, yeah, I had a similar problem where like the charging port wouldn't like hold the charger in it, and I realized that two things I was doing wrong. One, the thing was full of lint, so I had to clean that out, some fucking alcohol and shit. And then the other thing was I had my charger like plugged into my PC when it was charging, and it was technically charging, but it wasn't charging at the full rate it should have been. Because when I plugged it into an outlet, it was like charging within like an hour or two. Or if I had it plugged into the PC, it would take like 6.
Jeez. Wait, testing. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got scared. I thought I pulled my wire out of my microphone. Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I had a scary moment with a charger once. I went to plug a phone in, and the whole wire got hot. There's like a short in it, and it like eventually smoked. I was like, yeah, nope. Pull that out quickly. Speaking of smoke, I smell something burning.
Well, that's not ideal.
I'm gonna go check on that. I think my neighbors are burning their garbage, but I want to double check.
Just like that, it's nothing at all, just seems.
Correction. It was my neighbors burning something, and also they're setting fireworks up. Happy 4th of July, everyone.
Yep.
You should see the video when you get a chance on my server. Ace posted it. I lit up some giant fireworks, and they're loud. They sound like freaking bomb.
I believe it.
We lit one up, and he's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Dude, it's an M80. Check this out." And it's like big boom. He's like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah, those are hella illegal where I live.
Yeah, leaves craters, dude. We like put some craters on the ground. It's funny.
It's not just because like it would leave a crater, but like where I live, there is a lot of sagebrush, and that dry brush when it is
Okay.
summertime is gasoline.
Oh.
So that shit burns real good. Yeah, you would think living in a desert, something that causes a spark wouldn't be that big of a deal. No, that's sagebrush will will cause havoc.
Yeah, it's scary, man. It's like when I'm near grass and dirt, right? So it's like I'm always scared to light these fireworks and stuff, and they emit like amber, like when they get hot. So it's like I hope the grass don't catch on fire. I hope the tree don't catch on fire. Put it out. Put it out.
Yep.
But yeah, we have M80s, M90s, M1000s. We have bottle rockets. We have homemade rockets. We have 2-inch salutes. I think they're called 2.5-inch salutes, something like that. 3-inch.
Yeah, there's only like a small handful of kinds of fireworks that are legal for like public use. Like for the fireworks shows, they're like controlled, so they can have as crazy of a display as they want, and also like they're shot off the top of like the local casinos, so they're nowhere near the ground.
Right. Yeah, we do pyro out here. My buddy used to work at a fireworks store, but we do buy a couple here and there, but we also want to create our own way shooting fireworks, which goes to again the project. I want to do fireworks for the project, like a pyro show. We're gonna get in contact with a guy who does the fireworks display here. He also did pyro for Kiss for their one of their shows, and that was like a good $1.5 million worth of, just pyrotechnics. Just like the modules, the different cakes, the different fountains. I think they're called not landmines. Something like that, where it just like emits like a shower of like light, essentially. Smoke bombs and stuff like that. So that'd be fun. Real life pyro. Dangerous. Oh, and I want the guitar to shoot fireworks out too. That'd be cool. Pew pop. I want to get me some of those strobe rockets. Them things sound wicked. They sound like literal, like a missile, basically, like a missile falling. It does a weird noise and it goes down and makes a big explosion. It's like, dude, that's awesome. Cool light effects too. But they're illegal, obviously. Because I think they're like 4-inch salutes, like big ball. Is it
really can't make up its mind if Sonic Youth is kid content or not. Jeez.
YouTube,
So
come on
annoying.
now.
It's like every time I'm listening to my playlist, every now and then it just stops because it reaches Sonic Youth. And it's so annoying.
So you have to what do you have to do at that point? Just like,
I just choose a different song and then let it go. If I want to listen to Sonic Youth, I can like force it by just like making it start multiple times. But like,
Oh boy.
I already listened to it earlier, so I just chose a different one. Time for the hairstyle. Yeah, Manic has a crazy hairstyle.
I agree. That's why I want to fix it up and clean it up a bit. That's what Evan was doing with it. We polished it up a little bit.
I'm eager with Evan. Polishing it up is still crazy.
Yeah.
It's all good though. I like it. It's just a funny observation. I think I'm gonna need to shrink everyone down again just a smidge, or actually maybe move them closer towards the bottom of the screen, just so I can fit all of Manic's crazy do.
Hey, don't make fun of my dude. So I use special shampoo. Oh, my voice has been cracking all day. Allergies, man. It sucks. And if the allergies are
Manic's-
really bad, yeah.
Manic's hairdo could just be like described as like the ultimate bedhead.
Dude's hair's comfy.
Manic, why do you look like you always got out of bed? Do you have any idea how hard it is to keep my hair looking like this?
Yeah, you don't understand how hard it is to keep my do on a do. Ha! It's like, what are you talking about? Okay. Well, wow, my voice is cracking. Oh yeah, we gotta put the medallions on the characters too. That's another thing. But Sonic's not gonna have his on because he has his hand in his pocket, which Ben gave me an idea.
What's up?
The medallions, that Manic and Sonya's gonna have theirs on, but Sonic has his hand in his pocket, so it's like, oh yeah, he's got it in his pocket.
I mean, I could draw it around his neck if you wanted it.
Yeah.
You mind shooting me a reference of what those look like? Because they're not on these reference images.
Oh, that's correct, because that was a concept art still too. Concept stages, I love them. It's like building a car without the engine yet, or building a frame with no motor. Sonic. So actually, I could send you the legitimate.
Yeah, if you just want to send me the stuff from the show, or if you had a redesign for it, just shoot it my way.
Yes, sir. Actually, I'm just gonna send you what they have from the show as a idea. So we have the concept art for that, and then so you can only do Sonic and Sonia's. And it's good that we're only doing, or not Sonic and Sonia's, Manic and Sonia's, because Sonic has his hand in his pocket. So that's kind of, it just be smart. He has it in his pocket.
And then Manic has the fingerless gloves, right?
Yep, on this one, yep.
It's the end of the show. Even they're calling your name. Scooch Ace over just a smidge. Should be able to fit him in. I'm thinking maybe I should like tilt Manic's head a little bit.
Looks like freaking Goku. A little bit of Goku in there. Oh, it's funny.
Just to give him a little bit more variety in the pose. Yeah, Manic's hairstyle really is invoking some Goku vibes.
Oh, dude, I love it. The more I see it, it's like, holy cow. Like, what's a Goku? He does that. What's a Goku?
Debating whether I should turn this shoe going this way or not. I don't know if the straight-on shoes is a little off. It gives a mirror to Sonya. That works, I guess. Okay. I think we can call Manic good there. And last but not least is Ace.
The man, the myth, the legend. Ace on the bass. I like Ace's hair because it's also kind of like that rocky, kind of rock star, like long hair. Like, yo, I'm part of the hair metal scene, dude. Like, yeah, awesome. Again. My roommate just left for work. Time to rip off the good old shoes and put my feet on the desk. Manic, you can't do that. Why? Dude, your feet stink. Shut up. I gotta do those. That's ever funny. Who texted me? Wow, my voice has been cracking, hasn't it? I gotta fix my low B chords. Oh, did we finish the music playlist?
What's up?
Oh, we did. Hey, we just hit 3 hours. We finished the 3-hour playlist.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I'll play another track.
Ugh. Getting almost the entire sketch done in about 3 hours isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Trying to get slowly faster at slowly but surely faster at doing these commissions so I can do more of them. But I also have to pace myself because like I'm slowly weaning my wrist into this workflow of like doing commissions on a near daily. So like I have to pace myself or I'll hurt my wrist.
Yeah.
Because the first week where I started doing this as my job, I just was doing nonstop, like every single day, including the weekend, because I was just bored and wanted to keep working. and my wrist by day 6 was just like, cease or I will fall off.
It's like
I
if
was
you
just like,
don't,
okay.
if you don't stop, I'm going to stop for you. You must
Yeah.
chill.
I learned what overworking your wrist felt like, and I was like, oh, gee, that's not a good feeling.
Oh, dude, I did that when I played drums. I was going nuts on the drums. Like, I was doing this, like, triplet, like, double triplet X pattern kind of thing on the toms. But I was going fast, really fast. And I slowed down because I was starting to tense up. And so as I stopped, like, my arms were just, like, my veins were popping up. I was like, what's happening? I'm scared. What'd I do?
That's not great.
Did I pull something? And I was just stiff for like a good 20 minutes, and it like calmed down afterwards. But like literally all my veins, my muscles were just out, like popped out. Oh,
Oof.
That's scary.
Yeah, I didn't have anything like that happen, but I was definitely like putting my wrist on an ice pack for the next like 2 days.
Ooh.
Afterwards, like, okay, yeah, you need a bit of a break.
Do you wear one of those hand wraps? You know what I'm talking about? Them copper fits.
No, I don't have anything like that.
I know Evan does when he does drawings. He'll put like a hand thing, glove thing, not like a glove, but like.
Oh, are you talking about an artist glove? Yeah, I'm wearing one of those.
Oh.
The glove where it's only got the glove part on the pinky and the ring finger.
Yup.
Yeah, I'm wearing one of those right now. The usefulness for these gloves, it definitely does like reduce your wrist pain a little bit, but not for the reason you think. It helps you like glide your hand across your screen, so you're not like sticking to it from like the oils on your skin. So that gives you less resistance. At first, I didn't really like wearing this thing, but now I'm wearing it more. I'm just like, yeah, this actually does make my life easier when I put it on.
It's the same. It's the same with me and drumming gloves. I have a pair of white drumming gloves made by Tama, and I just don't wear it because it's. At the moment, I don't wear it because the stick doesn't feel natural to me on the drum kit. So like, I don't want to wear these. But like, I have to get used to it because it's a grip thing. Because the stick will fly off my hand because of the sweat. And I don't like that because when I go on my solos, stick like woo goes like, wait, come back here. I need you. I'm not done with you yet. And the stick breaks. Oh my goodness! I hear bugs. I hear them clacking through my walls. I'm scared. I love this funky guitar. Ooh.
I've got that song from the end of Sonic Frontiers going right now, One Way Dream.
Oh, I'm here. Frontier.
At the beginning of this one-way dream. Sonic Frontiers is such a good soundtrack.
Yup.
One of my favorites in the series. Like if I had to like list my favorite soundtracks in the series, Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Mania had a hella good soundtrack too.
I'm stuck on Generations OST.
Generations was also really good.
Just because it was more of like a remix, not remix, but like a reimagined version of the original game's music, and I always love that. But the way they executed it was amazing. Like, I love the drum mix. I love the way June played the guitar parts, and like Seaside Hill, all the other levels. Like even Green Hill Zone, like the chords and modern. It's like slap bass. Like it's not doo doo. It's doing doo 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 doo, but it's like unique, and I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like uniqueness.
My brain always like partially forgets Generations when I think of like things I really like in Sonic, because I really do like Generations, I do. But it's always marred by the fact that Generations has one of, if not the worst final boss in the entire franchise.
I agree.
Time Eater is awful.
I agree.
Hate that fight with a burning passion.
I remember the last time I played Generations. I remember when I got the game and I was like so happy and like, oh, this is cool, pinball, yeah. And then like final boss, like throws the controller. I'm not playing this game again.
Like, I beat it and I still enjoy Generations, but like, all I can say is thank goodness Devil Doom was a more entertaining fight in the Shadow Generations game.
I haven't played that game. I know if I get it though, I'm gonna live stream it, try to, and I know I'm gonna rage, so it's gonna be funny. The last time I played a game, like, I screamed so loud, like on the top of my voice that, like, you can hear strain. But then I grabbed the controller, my old controller, and I smashed it on my desk. It flew up and it hit me on the top of my head. I'm like, well, whatever. I'm gonna lay down.
I'm probably gonna be getting frustrated, but also like having some fun later today. Because I'm a massive Dark Souls / some From Software games fan, and that new game that they just dropped, Elden Ring Night Rain, is getting a new boss today.
Uh-oh.
And that thing is gonna kick my ass a lot.
Get ready.
Yep. I am really, really hoping, because this particular, so the way they're doing these new bosses in the game, right, is they are, you ever played, like, Monster Hunter? You ever heard of, like, a tempered monster hunt in those games?
Monster Hunter. No.
Okay. Well, in Monster Hunter, there are specific monsters that you can choose to hunt as, like, your target of the match. And when you get far enough into the game, you unlock these versions of them called tempered monsters. They're basically like a revamped, harder version of the monster that has like more health, more damage, but also a new moveset and new behaviors. They've done a very similar thing in Night Rain with the Night Lord bosses, where like on a weekly cycle, they're cycling out a new hard mode version of the bosses. The first two were freaking awesome. I hope they did a really good job with this one, because this particular boss that we're getting a hard mode of this week is also my least favorite boss in the game. So this is going to be an interesting endeavor.
I think the one game I couldn't play anymore was Destiny 2.
I also played a lot of Destiny 2 back in the day.
I couldn't. I played it for about a month and then the controller just yeeted off my hand. I just like, yeah, we're done. Uninstall.
Oh, I played a lot more than a month in that game. I've got a good couple thousand of hours in that game.
Damn.
That's nothing compared to what I have in Dark Souls 3. In Dark Souls 3, I've got like 3.5 thousand hours. I played that game a lot. I used to be really good at that game.
The most I've ever like locked myself in like top hours on a game has to be like a racing game like Forza, or like I think Assetto Corsa 2. I used to be really in love with Midnight Club, the Midnight Club series, like Midnight Club LA, Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix. Like Need for Speed was like my big one, like Need for Speed Rivals, like Underground Need for Speed. That was another good one. It's classic. I'm really big on racing games. Like I love.
It doesn't shock me.
I love racing. I love cars. I love engine sounds. I like speeding. Like I took Ace to the gas station and I gave him a little rip on the Toyota. We were flying down the one street that goes straight in the middle of nowhere. We did like 80 and he's like, woohoo, and I'm like, damn, I'm doing 80. I gotta slow down. Jeez, that engine was like revving really high, like a good 7,200 RPM on third gear. I was like, that's pretty good. Me and Ace had fun, man. I'm very careful
Sounds
driver,
like
though.
it. Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah, I don't speed and not know the consequences. Like, I know the consequences. I was in a car accident too, so
Yeah,
not my fault, but I know, like, it's a
you know what it
machine.
feels like.
Yeah. The fastest car I've ever driven was I think it was a BMW M5, 5 Series. That thing was like pushing power, like 500 to the wheel. And that moves, like the torque gets you. And that's the thing that about cars that you have to be careful of is it's not really the acceleration, it's the torque. If you can't control the torque, you're gonna spin out and hit a bush. So it's like kind of mixing the torque and the acceleration. It's like, okay, there's the torque. All right, let's ease into the throttle, give it acceleration, torque, acceleration, and go. Have you ever been into like a fast boy car, or like you ever been in a car that exceeded RPM?
Yeah. Maybe not like super fast, but I got a ride home from one of my coworkers once, and he had a pretty fucking fast car. I was not expecting how fast he was gonna go in that thing.
Did you hold on to the O shoot bar on the top, like?
I did.
Okay, time to hold on. Oh man. Yeah, I do that a lot to my friends. I'll casually talk to them, like, yeah, it's a nice day. I'll casually lower the gear down, bring the RPMs up, and they'll look like, I'm not gonna hit the gas yet. I'll just keep the conversation going. Like, yeah, it's gonna rain soon, you should take cover. And then I just hit the gas, and it's like, whoa, it's like unexpected, like acceleration.
Whoa!
And then it's like you hear the engine revving, then the speed kicks up on you because you just passed 60 miles an hour, and then you still got all that RPM. It shifts gear, and you just like time goes by faster, or like you're speeding faster, and like you're past 80, and then you realize, okay, yep, I'm gonna die, and then you start screaming, ah! That's when I let off the throttle. I will only let off the throttle if first, of course, if I have a straightaway more than a standing mile. But second, if you don't make noise, my foot's down on the ground. If I hear you squeal or say woo or anything, my foot's off. Like, I know that's a little too much. Cause I was passenger in my uncle's Corvette. He had a C5 Corvette, nice. And first gear was nuts, second gear was nuts, third gear was nuts. But as soon as he threw it in fourth, we're already doing 140. And I was like, yeah, nope, you're making me sick. I'm gonna throw up. And my I think the fastest that went on a vehicle, like passenger, would be 160. That would be a Maserati. But that was in a racetrack.
Fair enough. I mean, that's a good place to go fast.
Yeah. Don't do it illegally in public roads. Unless
Yep.
you're a dummy bot. Robot. I had fun though. I had so many cars. I had so much fun. I've done burnouts. I've done donuts. I've burnt clutches. I've destroyed transmissions. I've blew one engine out of old. I had fun. I remember one time I did a burnout on a truck for a friend, and the drive shaft, it's like a shaft in the middle. It connects to like the rear wheels, and transfers the power to the rear wheels. That like it twisted so bad it turned into a pretzel, and like that was expensive. Like the drive shaft was
I can imagine.
$700, $1,000.
Hearing anything in a car turning into a pretzel by default sounds expensive.
I think the most expensive thing I've ever broken in a vehicle was a transmission, and the story went like this. I bought a car, and it had no transmission fluid in it. So I'm like, I need fluid. Like, what do I do? Where's the AutoZone? So I did some research. I walked for a good mile to an auto parts store. So 2 miles, back and forth. Got my transmission fluid, put it in the car, started it, drove it, and I'm on drive. I'm not shifting gears manually. I go hit the gas for a good acceleration, and it does the thing, and it doesn't shift. It'll hit the limiter. Go wop, 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 wop. I'm like, okay, what happened? I let off the throttle, and then the RPMs go down, and then it went to 0, meaning the car died. The car turned off. So I'm stuck in the middle of a highway, 65-mile-an-hour speed limit post, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I turn on the car, put it in drive, it shuts back off. I'm like, something's wrong. Did I break something? Did I blown something? I pulled the dipstick out, and I smelt the dipstick to the transmission, and it just smells like burning metal material. So I'm like, yep, this transmission seized. And I was so annoyed. And I looked, the next day, car went back home. I called the local shop that I used to talk to. Yeah, how much is transmission going to cost? Yeah, to buy one, $4,000. To rebuild one, $1,200. A junkyard, $700. Pick one. I'm like, I'm not going to get a junkyard transmission if it happened to me. I'm selling the car, man. Screw it. And I ended up doing that. The car of question, by the way, was a Nissan Maxima 2005. Those transmissions are notorious for failing. They suck.
I gotcha.
Stay away from Nissan from like 05 to, like, I think it's 05 to 2010. Only good car is like a Toyota or something, like a Honda. Those are like peak.
I currently have a Ford.
Is it like a sedan or like a SUV truck?
It's like a SUV type deal. I'm trying to remember the exact name of the car that I have. My brain is blanking. Oh yeah, it's a Ford Edge. That's what it is.
Oh. Little V6. I think it's like a 3.5.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I like it.
They're good.
I don't drive around very often because I don't really have a lot of places to go now that this is my job. But every now and then I'll drive it around.
Dude, Ace is crazy. He has a Lincoln MK, I think it's like an MK2 or something like that. It's basically a station wagon under the Ford. It's under the Ford Explorer platform. The same engine, but the engine's actually from the Police Interceptor version of the Ford Explorer. And he's like, yeah, I drove 5 hours to come over here. I'm like, damn, that's miles. Like, that's 10 hours, dude. That's 5 hours coming here, 5 hours going back. Like, that's a lot of miles. But that car is reliable. Like, I saw his mileage, and I'm like, the car drives great. So I'm like, damn, Ford, at one point, you guys did it well. As long as you change your fluids. Of course, every fluid in your vehicle needs to be changed. So your brake fluid needs to be changed, obviously. No one thinks about that. That's important because that causes damage to the master cylinder and your calipers. Your power steering fluid, if you have power steering pump, that's a fluid that needs to be changed. Your coolant you need to change every... They say once a year, but I say change it every 8 months to 11. 8 to 11. About 60 to 75,000 miles. Engine oil, obviously.
Also depending on how often you drive it, though.
So this is an interesting. There's an argument about that, right?
Okay.
In the mechanic world, like, they say change your oil even if your car sits. Like, if you drive it occasionally, 1,000 miles, okay, fine. You rarely drive it. But if you exceed, let's say 5,000 miles or 10,000 miles, and the car just sits here and there, and it's got 10,000 miles on that oil, and you didn't change it, you're gonna cause more damage to the cylinder walls of the motor. What's gonna happen is oil's gonna go in through past the oil ring through your piston, and it's gonna burn it. And
Gotcha.
you're gonna lose oil, and then your engine's gonna blow up. So even if your car sits, use your trip odometer. That's one of the benefits of having that system on the vehicles, the trip odometer, is if you clear it, you can actually know how many miles you put on that vehicle specifically. So let's say you just changed your oil, reset your trip odometer, and drive. Every so often you would want to check, go away notification. Every so often you want to check your trip odometer. Like let's say you had a month of driving. How many miles did you put in a month? It will tell you, hey, you know, you put 500 miles.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Sorry, I sneezed.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Basically, yeah, your trip odometer will tell you legitimately your miles you put when you cleared it. So go by that. That's like number one. Anything you do, oil change, clear the trip odometer. Write down. This is like maintenance. It gets complicated, but trust me, you want this information. When you change your brakes, write down at what mileage you're changing your brakes. Because brakes can only last so long. Like, if you're not a race car driver, you don't bury the brakes all the time like I do. Less brake change. And you gotta also remember this: more wear not on just the pads but the rotors. The more you get them hot and they have to cool down, the warp, and then you have to change the rotors over and over and over, which will also cause damage to your wheel bearings. Then you have to change that. That's expensive. Been a mechanic for like went to school for auto mechanic for a year, so I've learned a lot within that year, and I love it. I love cars.
I
So
can tell.
If you ever need a mechanic advice, hit me up, man. I can help you on the spot if you ever need. Oh, my check engine light's on. All right, go get a scan tool. Give me the code. Go to AutoZone. They'll give you the code for free. They'll scan it for free. You tell me the code, and I can probably diagnose it right here on the spot in my house. And just say, hey, you need this part. You need this part. Or this code's complicated. There's 3 codes I know on an engine on a car that I'm familiar with, and that's P0 3000 code, which is like random misfire code. Let me double check that actually. I'm gonna Google it. Let's see. P0 3000 code. P0 3000 indicates random or multiple cylinder misfires. Yep, I am correct. Ding 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 ding. I still got the knowledge, boys. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
His brain still works.
Okay. I think we're pretty close to saying the sketch is done.
Awesome, they're looking great.
Hell yeah. Let's merge all these. And I think that might be a good spot to call it for today. Just getting the entire sketch done.
Alrighty. Thank you guys for watching the stream. If you guys like the content here, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Blue Whirlwind for doing the art. Go check him out. I will put a link in the description, and if I don't, I will put it on social media. We will be streaming tomorrow, so come back tomorrow, and we'll do the rest, and you'll see the colors and stuff. So, all right, guys, thank you. I'm going to turn this off. Do you have to say anything else? Give us your socials.
It's just Blue Whirlwind. Only instead of the L in blue, it's a 1. For pretty much all my socials, I have a Twitter, I have a Blue Sky, and then can't remember. Is my DeviantArt also that way? I need to check. Like, that was the first one I made, so I don't remember if I had the 1 instead of the L on that one. Yes, I do. Yeah, they're all the same.
Okay. I will put a link down. And that's the stream, guys. Thank you for watching. Oh, I know. All right, signing out. Peace.